wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. Oh, I feel like
we're going to win so much, you may even get tired of winning. And you'll say, please, please, it's too much winning.
It's too much winning here on the Sports Money Network. It's your boy, Mikey Money. Your boy, Ramon Scott's been running so hot, and we're here to give you guys a big Sunday night battle with the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Giants. Ramon Scott, the NFC East is all over the place right now. How you feeling tonight?
What a day. What a day. That's NFL football. You never know till the last 2.5 minutes of the game who's going to win. Just got to be on the right side most of the time. Maybe a clunker here and there, but I guess it's just a matter of a coin flip on some of these spreads. Mike, what a spectacular day of finishes and bizarre plays, big plays, fun plays. And given tonight's matchup, I imagine we're going to see something stupid and goofy here for sure.
Well, that is the case. I tweeted out earlier, I said, man, there are 2 plays in the last 5 minutes back-to-back that we've got ourselves a wild and wonky finish that determined the outcome of the game. That's what we saw week number 3. And we'll make heads and tails of it here as we finish through the evening. But we're going to get to you guys here. We've got some props. We've got some sides and totals. We've got some friends that are going to join us here tonight to get this thing hopping. And it's Sunday Night Football. So we've been waiting all day for a Sunday night, Ramon. We got ourselves the Chiefs and the Giants. Boy, another NFC East game. Dare I say, we are very open to a crazy finish here, but very much looking forward to hearing the sides and totals you've got involved in this game, Ramon. So let's talk about it here. Let's give the splits really quick. We'll get this thing going. We got about 10 minutes or so till maybe 7 minutes or so until kickoff. But we've got a 6.5 that's come down to a 6. 55% of the bets and 64% of the cash are on the Kansas City Chiefs. It's come down a 0.5 point. Pros versus Joes can't make their mind up on the side. 43.5 is where it opened. It's come as high as 45 in some books, and 67% of the bets thought this was an under. 61% of the bets feel this is a game that's going to go over the number. Ramon, we got ourselves a guest backstage. Kick this thing off. Let's talk about the angles and sides. As we do that, we'll bring on our friend, Wednesday night's host of the Betting Throwdown, Sean Fox.
Hi, how you doing,
Sean?
everyone?
How are you?
Doing all right.
Thank you for joining us. You are right on time, my friend. Let's kick this thing off with Ramon Scott. Ramon, how you getting paid?
Well, I'm not going on those Chiefs. I'm riding high in first place, guys. Come on. The Bolts are looking good. And look, I'm actually not willing to give up on the Chiefs when it comes to winning the division title this season, even with this 0-2 started. They might be a 2.5 back already in the standings. But you know what? When they start getting those home games in there, they'll be right back in this thing. But for now, I don't know. Maybe it will be 0-3. I know they're favored. Maybe they'll find a way to win it. Give it a touchdown here right now. The Chiefs aren't covering anything on the road here. Not only that, they sometimes have trouble scoring. Now we can pinpoint all the weaknesses of the Giants. I mean, they are a many, but you know what? Wait, they're with Russ cooking a little bit. Neighbors obviously is a different species out there. I think we could already put him in some of the almost elite receivers here. We do need to see some more results, but feels like you can go to him just about at any time. And I don't know, got some other Giants that I like here. So I want to take the Giants tonight, plus these points for sure. I know it'll be tough for them to run with Tracy in there. But you know what? Scatabo is getting most of the work, and maybe he'll be maybe Scatabo is going to be – we know he's going to be awesome. He's already looked pretty good. So I'm going to go with the G-men here. I already also going with the under in this game on a Sunday night. And I don't know, we got Sean here, so I'll let him rock the props. But I got Russ over 223.5 yards. And on the Kansas City side, I got Juju over 3.5 receptions at plus 145. I think those are my two favorite over props here that I'll give out on the air. I might have a few unders I don't want to talk about, but I'm going to roll with those here publicly. And like I said, we had so many bizarre finishes. You got 2 0-2 teams. I will say that it's going to be some hijinks at the end of the game here tonight, and something goofy is going to happen.
Ramon Scott's chiming in, telling you guys it's goofy Sunday night here, but nothing's goofy about the host of our latest Wednesday programming here. The Betting Throwdown, hosting by Sean Fox. Welcome, Sean. It's so great to have you back live with us, my friend. Hope you're doing well post-surgery. Hope everything's doing well.
So far it's not too bad. I mean, I kind of got somehow screwed that somehow the Bears game didn't go over, but that's just an absolute miracle that game didn't go over. But that's the way it happens. CeeDee Lamb, let's just say I'm going to get about a 10-unit, a bunch of bonus bets coming for my side. So overall, not too bad of a day. My favorite play is Wan'Dale Robinson over 45.5. I keep telling you this constantly. Everyone loves Neighbors, and Neighbors is a great player. That's fine. But look at the numbers Wan'Dale Robinson picks up. He used to be a guy that we used to bet constantly at 3 receptions, and we bet him at 4 receptions. He's got 8 and 6 on the year. He's at 4.5. They've juiced that up to try to get you there, but the yards they didn't, which I don't understand. But really, as far as the side of total, I'm not taking the -5.5. But if I had to, I would take the Chiefs. Everyone's so high and mighty on these Giants and saying, "Okay, we're back."
Oh my God!
They played Dallas. Name a team that played Dallas that hasn't looked great.
I can't believe people are high. I thought I was like, "Hey, I'm on the Giants. Look at me! Everybody's on the Giants." Oh my God! I want off. Get me off the band. I guess too late now.
The other thing I like on the Chiefs is Tyquan Thornton, which Matt, based the Sunday Night Crew, actually stole my thunder on that. But I like Tyquan Thornton. He's gone over in both of his games. When Mahomes starts to get together with a speedy receiver, you start to see it's a constant thing. He's the one guy who can take the top off this defense. You can get him at 30 yards. It's not too much. He actually went up a point after Matthew Berry said, "I like Tyquan Thornton." So, but that's one of the things. I like Scatabo. I took Scatabo for 37.5 yards just to see if he can continue. This will be a pretty good test for him, though. Chiefs have a pretty good defensive line there with Chris Jones and everybody, which is going to make this a little bit more difficult. This is not going to be a 50-point game there. The other thing I love is Mahomes. If you can find Mahomes first quarter, for some reason, FanDuel has every other player in the world on first quarter props, but Mahomes is magically not there. So, but I like Mahomes rushing. I love Mahomes basically to obliterate the 30 yards. He's been getting 50 and 60 because he knows he's the only real run game they have. I bet him first quarter. I bet him first half rushing yards. I bet him first quarter 5. I bet him first half 20. I bet him full game at 29.5. I bet the alts at 40 and 50. I like Mahomes to score an anytime touchdown. We cashed it at plus 750 the last game he played. He scored in every game. Again, no rushing game. The Giants' defensive line is pretty good, so most of the rushing I think is going to come on Mahomes scrambling, and I still think he keeps him around. So, yep.
God damn it! I'm on a public dog, Sean's. Oh, jeez. I love the Sean. No doubt, Wan'Dale for sure. I'm all over Wan'Dale. I'm also looking to maybe Pacheco over his rushing and receiving here tonight, 55.5 or so. And with the shift to Scatabo, I had to go under with Tyrone Tracy at 45.5 rushing and receiving tonight.
The only thing I worry about Pacheco is there's a lot of rumors that Kareem Hunt is going to get a lot more carries tonight and get a lot more action. So that's the one thing I worry about with Pacheco, which, I mean, obviously they put his number at a really, really low number, and you're kind of questioning why that is. So, yeah.
We did see some beastly dump-offs to, well, not dump-offs as much as handoffs on some of those big yardage spots they need. They kind of trusted in the big back in Kareem Hunt. So
Yep.
It'll be interesting to see how this phases out. I'll tell you, boys, I'm with you guys here. Well, to some degree, I like the Chiefs -6. I know normally it's hard to believe in that narrative. There's no way Mahomes is going to start out 0-3, but I just think there's no way they're going to start out. And you look at the Giants, if you look at their process and you see they got hot with let Russ cook last week in the Cowboys. The Cowboys just couldn't come to play against whom? Another team we saw in prime time in the Bears. So I got to go with number 6. I know the numbers come down and we're on a little bit of the reverse side of things here. I parlayed a Kelsey touchdown with the Chiefs to win outright. Maybe that's a little square, but that was a plus 245 opportunity. And then I went with a little 4-legger. I've got Pacheco under 42.5 rushing yards. Wendell Robinson, 6+ receptions. Hollywood Brown over 54.5 receiving yards, and Travis Kelce anytime touchdown. So I'm boxing myself in a little bit here, but that's a 25-1 over on DraftKings.
Nice.
I feel like that was a good spot for
Can
us.
you do that dumb voice, Mike, where you're like, the public sometimes wins, the public sometimes wins for me because I'm on the public dog.
Public win too. They win sometimes too.
Room to run. I'll tell you this. I bet the horse that brought me. I've been betting Mahomes every game this year, rushing yards. I don't see any difference in what the Giants would have. I don't see any difference in what this massive running game that's going to happen for the Chiefs. So I think he knows he has to run in order to move the sticks, and he will continue to do it. So he's just waiting till Rashee Rice gets back here in a couple of weeks. But he'll do what he needs to do to try to get a win. So, I understand what you're saying, and have at it, all at it for the under. But sorry, we'll see.
This Giants run defense got to be among the bottom bottom 2 in the league. I don't can you put him any higher than that here, but look, I think it's an okay. They won't. I don't think they'll harass Russell. Really here. I don't mind the Giants passing game. Certainly, I am neutral just because of the odds on Neighbors. That's kind of why I ended up there on Robinson a little bit there. I think he's a much better value in some of the props than Slayton was, for example. So we're set to go here. Thanks to everybody in the chat.
Much appreciation. Everybody joining us here for the Sunday night live stream. Miss you guys. We were off last night with no UFC, so we're here to fire away for Sunday night. We'll be back for Monday Night Football Prime, but the main entree tonight, boys, is this Kansas City Chiefs and New York Giants game. So I'm excited to see how this one shakes out. I don't know. Is that fog? Is it foggy on the field?
I think they blew a pregame foghorn or something.
Pregame fireworks or something out there blowing this thing up, huh?
Hey, we did have some, Mike, UFC programming here yesterday. You could check out a preview for next week's UFC Perth card with VB and I, along with Aussie Fight Fan. You want to check out Aussie Fight Fan. Whenever we go down under, we always check in with Aussie Fight Fan. So get ready for next week's card already with VB MMA picks. We previewed 3 fights, including that main event next week from down under. So adjust your clocks there, I think, a little bit. I didn't even look to see what time it is, but I meant we're going to get screwed again.
It's funny. I was looking myself here today because I've got some things early next Saturday, and it looked like it was somewhere between 6 and 7 p.m. as far as I could ascertain, which didn't make a lot of sense to me because
I'll get it for you here.
We're bright and early in Paris. We're not early in Paris, but we're bright and early in China. But here we are in Australia, and I could be wrong, but I'm okay if we want to start at 6 p.m. That's fine with me. I prefer that start time. I don't know what time that is in Australia. I know Dan always used to give me shit. I keep telling you, Mike, it's like I think it's like 10 hours. If I was going to guess,
7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. Could that be right?
Sounds right to the numbers that I saw myself. That'll be an interesting card. So we'll be back to regular programming. You'll find First Strike on Wednesdays. And, of course, we have Tuesdays, Dana White Contender Series. And, hey, the betting throwdown is on Wednesday nights at 7:30 p.m. Sean, you're doing a hell of a job, man. I get a lot of compliments about the live props and the props that you're throwing out there for the fans. And none more critical than MMA Jeff. And he was like, yeah. He's like, I tailed Sean last Wednesday.
Glad to hear. Yep. It's been a good show. It'd be nice when my co-host can not be fishing, but yeah, we'll get that done. So, yeah.
Hey, I saw the fishing celebration was at the Dana White Contender Series where the guy cast the line. He pulled it back. I don't know if he saw that on the betting.
No, I didn't. I'll have to catch that. Yeah.
Much appreciation, everybody. Make sure you guys take a second if you haven't done already. Hit that thumbs up button if you like what we're doing here. If you're enjoying the content, you want to see some more live programming, show some support. Hit that thumbs up and let us know. That's the best way to do it.
This is one of the things I was wondering if Tyron Tracy was basically going to be listening to all the hype and saying, I'm still the starter. I'm going to come out here. So far, he's put up a nice, good first quarter, 18 yards in the first series. So, yep.
The
Giants are yet to pass the ball.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's it, right? I mean, because I don't want to run against these Chiefs, but hey, you're an offense. You're just an offense. You might want to start with the run game no matter what, and I don't think that the Giants are going to back down here. So a nice job if they're able to get some gains here, especially if the Chiefs are going to play these safeties back a little bit, thinking that they were going to come out throwing here with Russ.
Let Russ cook, is what they say.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Every down has been an inverted wing T. So, I mean, it's kind of with two tight ends acting as the fullbacks.
Yeah, next week the Giants have Army on their schedule, and then they'll
There's Scatavo, bounces off one. Nice run.
I found it really hard to try to figure a spot where the Giants, other than just momentum, was where the Giants could, especially you play that game with that overtime. Man, Neighbors was a heck of an asset, a heck of a weapon that they've got out of Neighbors. Could you just imagine if they were able to hang on to Saquon Barkley and they added Neighbors to the lineup and then brought a quarterback in with proficiency? But hey, at the same time, Danny Dimes is out there dealing in Indianapolis. That was a hell of a game.
That's the thing everyone jokes. Everyone says, well, he's doing well, but it's not like Russ is doing that bad either. So there are some weapons here. I mean, their big thing is the offensive line, though. The offensive line has played a little bit better this year. So.
You got to move to the new nickname too, Mike. Indiana Jones.
Excuse me. I'll tell you what do you guys think about the new destination necessary? I mean, Danny Dimes had a lot of things going on, but is it, do you think there's any element of, belief system? And sometimes you give the guys a new home and they just find a new life. I mean, is that the case you think with Danny Dimes? It can't be the case with Russ. He's on like 4 new homes.
I still think Danny Dimes could be a solid quarterback. He's got a lot more weapons than he had ever in New York, even with all these. I mean, Josh Downs is a coverage beater, a guy you can go to at different times. They got him essentially what he definitely needs. New York hasn't ever had. I think the closest thing they've had to one time would be a tight end. I mean, right now they're using the kid from Penn State all over the place. I mean, he had a great block today, lining up as fullback, and basically sprung John. And then you have Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor keeps the pressure off. As long as Danny Dimes just has to basically read the defense and just get rid of the ball, it's pretty simple. They're not really asking him to win these games yet. It'll be interesting when they get into a game that actually, first, a little better and superior opponent than what they've played so far. So, yep.
Let's bring on our guy backstage, ready to attack. We talked about no UFC, but he's no shortage of action. I've been talking with him all weekend about how he's getting paid. Let's talk about it live on screen.
Hey, what's up, gang?
I realized, my bad, boys. Welcome to the programming. I also want to bring on our next guy backstage. He is none other and second comer here for the live streams in Vitalis. Welcome, boys.
What's up, fellas? Who else got robbed in that Eagles game? They took the money out of my hand. All number 90 had to do, his fat ass just had to jump on the ball and just lay down. But no, they had to take it from me. What's up, fellas? Hope everyone in the chat's having a good time. Let's do this. If you didn't go to my Twitter and see my plays, Russell Wilson to have 200 passing yards and Mahomes to have 200 passing yards. It was a special on Brovada. If you didn't go to my Twitter, get it in.
All right.
My apologies, boys. I apparently I sent the show link out, but through YouTube and not the StreamYard. So welcome, gentlemen. Thank you guys all for being here. Hey, Sunday Fun Day.
Yeah, I'm better in the chat, anyways. I think that's what you told me.
If I got to get suspended, you guys do. You guys dole out my punishment. But welcome, gentlemen. Thank you guys for joining. We got Vitalis here. We've got Subhuman Gaucho, and I know he is a live football attack specialist. So I'm looking forward to seeing. I think we got a bunch of live attack specialists here on screen tonight, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Vitalis, you're not the only one that took it in the old short hairs there on that Eagles game. I bet against my Eagles. I haven't bet on them all season, and yet here we go, 3.5. They're looking to lose the game outright. What an amazing block. And even more amazing is that ton of fun running all the way down the field, sticking it right. Jesus, man.
The bounce for him to scoop it and run is just perfect at that point. It's unbelievable. Usually big man can't scoop it up like that. And cost us.
He ran
Okay,
15
the Giants had
miles per hour, said the that and next
yes, it's Scott Hansen. Yep. So the Giants went 10 plays, and not one wide receiver caught a pass.
Oh no! I mean,
Is
Dave,
Russ not cooking?
we back to old Giants here, forgetting what to run.
I mean, they had 2 passes. They were both little drop-offs to the running back. So one by Cam and one by Tyrone. Yep. No, the biggest travesty of the day was the Dallas game. Not only did you have multiple chances to get the over, you had third and 1 at the 1 with Dak still in the game. They decided to pass. And then 4th down, they decided to pass. Then only to put Joe Milton in, go right down the field, have a chance to score. But no, you start sprinkling the run again. Then you get down to the 5-yard line again, and you're just like, now we're just going to pass again. It's like, oh. Hey, by the way, that was Mahomes' run for, was that 5 yards? On the very first play of the day?
Right off the cliff.
Yeah, I actually played on FanDuel. They have live rushing drive props. So I laddered them all the way up to 15, but just one plus rush yard in this drive was plus 154.
Yeah. I like doing the quarter ones versus the drive ones. I took them to get 5 yards, and then I took them on the quarter to get 10. So, but then I've got him obviously on the full game as well. I think he obliterates his total. I just think he knows he can't trust anything that's kind of that they're coming from there. That they're getting their run game. So,
I just thought I'd attack it live and look for the drive props and whatnot. But yeah, I think he can definitely go over.
Boy, we're talking about some bad beats a little bit here in the NFL today. My bad beat started yesterday with that SMU TCU spot that couldn't get over the 61.5 with the early part of the game. It looked like it was getting there in the fourth quarter. It looked like it was getting there 10 different times. And I finally said to MMA Jeff, I was like, this game's destined to be under. And that's where it started. It started there. Of course, I gave out the Cowboys earlier this week, and it was. I don't know. I don't want to. I posted on Twitter. Maybe it was a little controversial, maybe not. But Dak Prescott, I just don't know. We'll talk more about him here as the evening goes on. But impressive,
yeah,
and not in a good way.
He has a game going, but I will tell you the bad beat of the day was today. I missed a plus 3,500 for 3 yards from Bucky Irving.
Yeah.
And if the Bucks basically don't have that kick blocked, they probably just run the ball in their last possession the whole time.
Broncos plus 2.5. Texans not finding a way to hang on to that lead and let the Jaguars get the win. It was a wonky day today. The Carolina Panthers make heads and tails of a team decimated with injuries offensively and defensively. Rookie youth here across the board, and yet 30.
But you knew it was coming. There was way too many favorites that were covering easily in the first 2 weeks. There's no way the NFL was going to continue that way.
No, I said in the script. I mean, come on. That was one of my top plays today for sure, Carolina.
It was 10-star rated?
Well, that was. I don't know why they didn't just keep running Bijan. Bijan had like 72 yards, and they're still throwing Penix, and I'm like, just run Bijan.
Just run the clock. Just do what you're supposed to do.
Yep. They're just trying to make that pick six was terrible. It's like he didn't even see the defender that was sitting in the flat, and he just threw that off to him. Was like, oh, that was an easy 7-yard play.
Mahomes is going to have no problem hitting this passing yards or his completion tonight. But it's Wilson. I just checked 10 plays, and he only has 8 yards passing in 10 plays.
Yeah, they only threw to the they threw little drop offs to the halfbacks. That's it.
0.8 yards a game. He throws it 1,000 times. They'll get to the end zone.
He had 450 passing yards last week.
Juju, big run.
I'll tell you that the disappointment was last week watching that play where he threw to Neighbors, and Neighbors on a post pattern, and he threw it inside, and it was like the easiest interception for that defensive player's completion in the world there. But they look pretty darn good. He had no problem airing it out to Neighbors.
Yeah, Juju's got 25 yards already in the quarter.
Mahomes just did a no-look pass. He looked the opposite direction and just threw the ball. Come on.
He practices that. He practices that with regularity too.
That's out of bounds.
God.
Come on, Taekwon. You could have cashed your prop right there.
Man. Land Clark, the official for the evening out there, keeping everybody in line.
The Giants' front four is the best part of their defense. So, I mean, they're basically kind of like, we're not running the ball.
Okay, great. I mean, I rate them currently very, very low right now, but I got to respect your comment there.
I'm just saying, you look at their names that they have. They have guys who've played really well. Kayvon Thibodeau looks like a stud. He continues to be. Dexter Lawrence is still a solid player. Brian Burns has been a Pro Bowler when he was in Carolina. But you basically have very little experience at linebacker, and then your secondary is piss poor.
It just showed the graphic that the yardage allowed there over the first 2 games, second most yards allowed in a 2-game span in team history.
Yeah. Well, that's because CeeDee Lamb decided to play the whole game instead of one play at running back.
Thank goodness this isn't the Cowboys and the Giants. We would have canceled the stream.
No, we would have been here.
We would have been like FanDuel, who took down mysteriously all the Cowboys players for almost a whole quarter when CeeDee Lamb went out. And it's like, okay, that's great. Yay.
Dude, I thought that was just me. I was looking at some of those things, and it was like just blank, and I was clicking on it, and it kept dropping. That was something.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I'm also kicking. I dropped Burden this week in FanDuel in fantasy because I didn't think he was going to start. From what I was hearing from the beat writers, it was going to be a couple more weeks till he got involved.
And he catches that flea flicker. Yeah.
Well, he caught the flea flicker. He caught screen pass. I mean, he had 107 yards today and a touchdown. I mean, yeah. Oh, in a very scarce 14-team league, that wasn't the smartest thing. Yep. But I needed the defense, and the defense scored me points. So.
And Mahomes misses an easy pass with all the time in the world. He had over 5 seconds back there.
And Kelsey's just retired for the 4th time this season.
And if you want to take first TD bets,
let's talk about it.
I would probably go Juju, to be flat honest with you.
Yeah, that's what I took. Can't remember what
you can get Kansas City first
TD
TD bets on Juju at 2,700 right now.
Oh wow,
Mike, we thought it was just going to be you and me tonight here, just hanging out, just 2 old buddies, and we'd be all alone. Nobody wants to come to this game, but look who we have next.
And we've got our friend backstage ready to attack.
Dude, I fucking love this. Mahomes sucks. This is great.
Welcome, Barney. How are you?
What up, boys?
Oh man, I feel like a dick. I sent everybody the YouTube show link and not the StreamYard link. I thought I was doing a good job. I was like, I got the link out. Everyone's good. And then I look back and I'm like, I see Mike Dallas is saying, what do I got to sleep with here to get a link? I'm like, fuck.
Fuck, I worked too fast.
Shit, it looked too good to be true.
Mike was just saying, sit this one out. Just watch from the chat. We don't need you.
I will also say, if you're on the under on this, you're loving this. I mean, both of these drives are basically eating the whole quarter.
Oh, absolutely. It's one quarter gone.
Yeah, hey, once in a while when we get lucky, long way to go.
I've got Travis Kelce for the first touchdown. I'm a homer. I'm not a homer, but I'm square.
Right, he's a Swiftie. He's a Swiftie, guys. That's what
he is, a Swiftie. I got Hollywood.
Listen.
Yeah, Hollywood.
I made like a Taylor Swift song or two. Don't make me say
I got a ticket on Hollywood, ticket on Slayton.
8-1 for Kelce. I thought that was okay.
Mike's a Miley Cyrus guy.
I prefer Miley. I do.
The old wrecking ball, huh?
She came in like a wrecking ball, all right. She may or may not have insinuated a few things in her most recent press conference, but that's okay.
Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking about. That's how you know.
Yeah, I listen. It's free and clear. It's free and clear Sunday night. Pacheco's at 10-1. Neighbors sitting at 9-1.
And it goes in.
I can buy myself flowers.
Let's get some kicking points. I'm down for that.
Oh, yeah, it's 3-0.
Juju Smith-Schuster at 15-1. Wan'Dale Robinson 17-1. Patty cake. Baker's men is 18-1.
That should have been pass interference or holding.
It was a doinker, but it went in.
Brown's asking for a flag there. They are not going to call that. They're not going to call that.
It should have been a flag.
No.
And I fucking hate the Chiefs. Fuck, I'll take it. I got the kickers in my DK lineup. Let's go.
Yeah, you don't usually see Butker hit it to the left. He's usually to the right.
All right. Let's get this.
Bucker, I didn't even know her.
Derek B enjoys my wrecking ball commentary. Appreciate all you guys. Thank you guys for watching us here on Sunday Night Football. Great crew we have here tonight to talk about these plays. And we're going to keep our eyes wide open for live betting. So anybody in the chat has a live bet, throw it in the chat. We want to recognize what you guys are on as much as what we're here playing with. And it's going to be a lot of fun. You see what this game can do for us. 3-0 Chiefs are going to take the early lead.
I took some Giants to punt this drive. Minus 110.
I like it, Sub. I think I'm going to have to join you there. Punt.
Yeah. As long as they give us decent numbers, I might be spamming that all night, I have a feeling. At least in the first half here.
No doubt.
Yeah, I think it's going to be juiced from here on out. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting on this drive if they go back to the ground game or the wide receivers just out there running wind sprints.
I made a controversial comment on Twitter today. Got a little flack for it. First half reaction, I said Dak Prescott's worth less than a trash can. Apparently, you can't attack. You know what? I've learned this in my years past. You can't attack Texas football. They get very sensitive about their football down there.
FanDuel right now has no Giants available on the receiving props. No Giants available on the rushing props either.
Yeah, I would probably say that the problem is with the star and with the star on the helmet and not the star under the helmet.
No, it's the fucking dude under the fucking helm. That's the problem.
Oh, man, you think that, Barney, they would line up to take Dak Prescott.
I think there's plenty of teams that would take Dak Prescott. Not with that contract, but if you could take Dak Prescott without that contract.
I'm talking about Jerry Jones.
You think so?
Yeah.
You need to cut the fucking ice. He needs to get
I saw your comment about Dak, but I even got more flack talking about the tush push. Half the people want it banned, and half the people don't want it banned, and they don't understand how it's an unfair advantage. You should have seen the flack I got
Well, if you call it the way that it's supposed to be called, so it's interesting because they said that we're going to look at it more closely. Then the Eagles run it the first time, and the left guard left early, and no flag. And then they ran it again, and they ran it right, and then it was a touchdown. But the first time they ran it should have been a 5-yard penalty. Then you watch Denver try to run it at one point, and the left guard took off early, and he got called for a false start.
You know, with all fairness, and I might be homer pick here, but just the evolution as a guy that follows the team pretty closely. When Carson Wentz got hurt there and busted his knee up, they were kind of starting to develop that tush push. They kind of had that big mix in the middle, and they just kind of pushed. It wasn't quite as perfected as it was. They go out and get Mayalta there, the rugby player from Down Under. And he was very much, I think, a process of helping them figure out this rugby scrum. Because doesn't it look like a rugby scrum when they're kind of pushing that thing forward?
That's exactly what it looks like. Yeah. The difference with most people does, he doesn't go right away. He waits. Right. The offensive line submarines, takes out the defense so no one can come over the top. And then he's just pushing that from there.
Yep. Horrible spot.
Well, I was talking about this morning on the show that there used to be a penalty called aiding the runner. Until 2005, you could not push a man who held the ball any forward for any yardage, but they kind of
don't get me started on that. That's the biggest crap there, and they also have perfected that because when Barkley gets caught and the offensive lineman comes there, and everyone's like, "Oh, he's turning his legs." No, he's not. Watch very closely. Barkley lifts his legs off the ground, and then they just carry him.
He's along for the ride at that point.
Correct.
Right.
Because at that point, he there. The problem when you're trying to move your legs there, you're going against your offensive line formation, and it's not there. You watch him. He lifts both legs up on the ground and just basically is carried for as long as they can push him. And, don't get me started. That's just a complete mockery. You watch a guy get a 1-yard gain, and then he gets a 14-yard gain because the left tackle was behind him and just pushing him his ass the whole way.
Interesting start to the season. Like I said, I was blown away. I bet against him. I was on the plus 3.5 on the other side. I was blown away at what happened with that Rams game.
Tyron Tracy's hurt. If you're a Scatterbo owner, you're loving this.
Give credit to your brother, Mike. He was on the.
Yeah, well, I was talking to him while we were watching that game there, and he was excited, and he kept telling me I should have known better. And
sometimes you got to know when the high jinx is going to be there. It's part of the handicap.
I did tease it. I did tease the Rams in the over, so I felt pretty good about that. I'll tell you something I discovered here, boys. As much as we're talking about these teasers getting juiced up now, 120s, 125s, and 130s, FanDuel college football teasers minus 110. No teaser options for me in the NFL today. I was really surprised by that. Now you can still do alternate line parlays and you can still get the same number. It was like minus 112, but not all books have shifted yet. ZCZ got the Eagles plus 5.5 at plus 280. After the score for the Rams, I said to Jeff, I was like, it's plus 850 for the Eagles. Almost got to take it right now. I didn't take it. Anthony Gallo says they just broke Tracy. Who will Russ throw to now? Neighbors. Oh, I got Neighbors.
There's going to be a lot of people really pissed here if we go to the first quarter and Wandell and Neighbors has 0 yards.
Oh. I wish I felt bad. God, I'm a dick.
Well, so Scatabo's rushing total is going up, but just for theirs, he's now up to 59 live.
Can we talk a second about overreaction, fellas? Because this week there was a lot of conversation. Speaking of the NFC East, we'll keep it within the realm of my team here. And Jaden Daniels, he's sick or he's injured or whatever the case is early in the week, and the line opens up Raiders plus 6.5, and it drops down to 3s, and everyone's scurrying trying to go back and get that plus 6.5. Marcus Mariota is a serviceable quarterback with years of experience, and he goes out there and they blast those Raiders, them helpless Raiders, 41-24. Wow.
The Raiders are right up there with the Cowboys defense. So again, This is not that. There, you also have Brock Bowers who's trying to play basically on one leg. He has no explosion whatsoever. I mean, you were absolutely a genius if you bet Trey Tucker for 100 yards today. I mean,
145 for this guy, 3 touchdowns. Yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah. So I mean, the Skins still can't cover anybody. So but in the offensive line that's at the Raiders is piss poor. I mean, would they have 7 sacks today? Yeah, Tyron Tracy just looks like he just broke his wrist.
Oh, jeez.
Yep, definitely broken.
Wow.
It's fucked.
Yeah.
By Cam Scatterbo.
Perfect.
And they go right to Scatterbo.
More throwing.
-1.
More throw. Please. Let Russ cook.
Both teams have to understand that their season is on the line. They're both 0-2. Yeah. If you go 0-3, it's over, guys. I don't care what anyone says. You have to go 0-4. 0-3, your season's over.
Yeah.
Both games are on the line. Both these teams are on the line tonight.
In my opinion,
the Giants are really that worried. Don't you kind of want to see what Dart has?
I will say this: when they showed,
I like that. I like that angle.
When Tyrone Tracy,
I mean, the Giants, you weren't really expected to make the playoffs anyway. The Chiefs, yes, I do agree. They've got. All right, let's.
Tyrone Tracy was getting up there. He was pointing to his shoulder, guys. It may have indeed been a wrist injury, but to me, I think it was the right shoulder.
Yeah, I saw him point to his shoulder, but when he came out, they were basically holding his hand like this.
Hold the wrist, yeah.
That's what you can't. You're not supposed to like move the shoulder there. We'll see.
I'm
the old left wrist going there.
Hey, I'm Dr. Chow's cousin. All right.
Maybe he just fade suicide. I don't know.
I just got this idea that I'm pretty good with shoulder injuries. I've got.
See, Sean, he's got right. He's giving us the evidence. Look at this, and you know what? Not only that, Mikey. If that happened to me, that would cut my sex life in half.
More than half, unless you got the blow up doll.
It's practice, bro. That's all it is. Practice.
Oh, we have silicone now, buddy.
If I can learn to shoot a basketball left hand, you can learn to do, well, you know.
Yeah, this is a thrilling 3-0 game. Hey, they did punt somehow, so you did cover the punt this drive.
Yeah.
And
Cashers up.
Neighbors and Wando Robinson have 0 yards at the end of 1.
Shout out to all you Square Survivor bettors here tonight. Moving forward, Tampa Bay was one of the big picks. The Seattle Seahawks was another pick. That Seattle Seahawks game was over as soon as it started. 21
once they had the kick return, the return back for a touchdown, that just put the game out of reach.
Guys, on the live line right now, the Giants are +8, and the total is 35. If it hits 9, I have to play it. I'll play the Giants at +9.
I like it. You're right. That's a lot of points.
A lot of points.
Yeah. Still think the Chiefs defense is pretty good, and I think they're gonna kind of prove it tonight.
He's fired up on the sideline. He's ready.
Yeah, just get a grip, Dable. Jeez.
JW is glad he didn't try the Circa this year. It always amazes me when you see the recap and there's like 100 people didn't make an entry in week 2. Like, oh man.
Yeah, that's.
What are you doing?
Well, I was saying they were talking how many people were going to do millions and not make an entry.
Every week there's somebody who paid and doesn't make a pick.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Blows me away.
Blows me away.
Big money and you're just.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm one of those guys. I fucking forget all the time.
I said a few years back, I was down to around Thanksgiving in Survivor, and something happened. I had a sick pet, and I was in the ER with the pet, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, I know I got to do it. I'll do it later. And then something popped up later and I was like, I got time. And then all of a sudden I had like a 20-minute lapse in judgment and then it was too late. I'm like, fuck, I'm eliminated. My own fault. Too stupid.
All right. I'm going to take Juju to catch a pass this drive at plus 210.
Subs, you get your pump prop there?
Yeah.
Yep. Listen.
I laddered Juju and Marquise Brown yards this drive up to 15.
Oh, J-Dub, I had all day. I was thinking about it all day. I just kept waiting. I was stubborn. That's where I learned the art of I'm just going to have to start getting it in like 2 days ahead of time, and then I'll go back and change it. At least there's something in there in case I forget to change it. Sometimes life pops up.
Yeah, guys, today 1179 had the Falcons today in the Circa Survivor. That's kind of that was the big knockoff there today.
The one thing I will say, Carolina's looked better the last couple of weeks. They looked pretty decent versus Arizona, even though Arizona kind of let them back in the game. There's some glimpses of having an offense. So
hey, you know what? Scripted plays or not, Bryce Young showed on that early drive that he was able to roll down there and fire. And I know he had to rush it in himself, but at least he had the head and shoulders on himself to know to roll out to that left-hand side. And he just was at about a 12-yard gain or so to maybe even more to put it in the end zone. So, yeah, ZC says cash the Bryce Young touchdown plus 700. Dude, his first touchdown had to be like 1,500 at least. In the SCN, the big pool that we were kind of promoting here early in the season, second year with this thing on Sports Money. Fourth most popular pick, the Green Bay Packers, 1,024 people out of 9,900.
Yeah.
And then the Falcons had 374 people. So eliminated. Thanks for playing.
I wanted nothing to do with it because the Browns defense is that good. It's just a question of when they're going to make the move to either quarterback. I think will move the ball better because it's just their offensive line can't block enough for Flacco. But Quentin Judkins looks good again. Yep.
All right, guys, on the book I use, the Giants just went to +9. I just jumped on it. It was -115. And now they took it off the board. It is they have it off the board at 8 now.
Well, Mahomes is smart to try to go after that ball because that was a backward pass.
I can get 9.5 at -130. All right, I'll take a taste.
9.5. I like that line a lot better. 9.5.
It's altered. It was 8.5 at -110.
Is that not a live ball? What's going on there? I mean, why?
Well,
wait, he can't just throw it down like that.
He's got a running back right there. Pacheco's standing right there.
There's LT.
Yeah, they were playing, Mike. They were playing a Taylor Swift song on the crowd. And they were scanning the crowd and got everybody thinking they were going to show Taylor Swift, but no, they showed Lawrence Taylor.
Weren't they booing her at one point?
They were just at a birthday party the other day. I think was it Kelsey's birthday party? Somebody just had a birthday party, and Tate was there. Mahomes was there. I didn't see Mahomes' wife.
So they're calling that Pacheco called it and then gave himself up?
No reason to challenge this. I mean, it is.
So, what do you mean?
It does look like a little bit of
he
backward pass.
needed.
I don't think they're ever going to call it because it's tough. When you're moving forward.
It bounced off the ground.
You could argue that it was even.
But it was
AJ, I believe the
arm motion was.
What are you going to rule? The whistle blowed. What are you going to rule? That it's
I have no idea really what you're challenging.
Not even real. You can't even be challenged.
You're challenging for a 4-yard loss. That's essentially what you're challenging.
Yeah, this is a mistake. But I mean, you don't need your timeouts out. We usually hear so okay, but.
Nobody scored. They don't care about timeouts.
The only thing I can say is you're trying to back them up 4 yards. You're setting up 3rd and 14 where you're going to get a nice punt and good field position.
Hey, it's only
that all the time.
Hopefully they will rule it that it was a backward pass. But again, I think you could argue that it was.
It looked like a backward pass. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it 100% looked like a backward pass, but you saw Pacheco hand the ball. So it wasn't like the Giants recovered. Then after Pacheco dropped the ball for whatever reason, the offensive lineman was holding onto it for dear life.
Right. You saw Mahomes scramble up, try to grab the ball from his lineman because he was going to think I'll be cute.
Right.
Run
Exactly.
Ha, ha, ha,
Exactly.
joke's on you. But if anything, that just shows that he thinks it was a backward pass.
One, you can't even challenge this as intentional grounding. Two, it can't be intentional grounding because there was a running back right there. He threw it at the feet of a eligible receiver. So it can't be intentional grounding.
How many pounds do you think Nick Sirianni has to gain to look like either Dable or Andy Reid? 100? 150? Nick Sirianni's a little guy.
Yeah, I'd probably say it's not going to take that much because he's a little guy. That's...
The inquiring minds want to know. Andy Reid. I love that guy that looks like Andy Reid and dresses up like him at the games.
Yes.
That's a lot of fun.
He's got the clipboard and everything.
Yeah. Where's the headset?
Andy Reid actually sent him last season some clippings of his beard in a Ziploc bag. Held them up during the game.
Wow.
Yeah. So they got 4 yards. Minus 4 yards.
That's a little creepy.
Good challenge.
I don't need clippings of your beard.
That's fucking a little much.
Unless it's Sub. If Sub wants to send them to me, that's okay.
See, but here's my one question. Could you argue it should have been an incomplete pass? Because Pacheco picks it up and then throws it at the offensive lineman. So at that point, they could be challenging that was an ineligible receiver.
Neighbors.
They said anything that happened after that doesn't become part of the replay situation when you're only challenging that first part. Actually, astute on your part because it actually is being explained right now by the rules official.
But let's see. I mean, that's exactly 100% what I'm like. Okay, well, if it's a backward pass, he picked up the ball and he threw it the ball.
And you've got to tell the referee, Sean, I'm not challenging the backward pass, which would automatically mean they couldn't challenge anything. But he would have to tell him, I'm challenging the pass by Pacheco.
Yes.
Well, too bad because we've already ruled this no pass.
Yeah.
It's all setting up perfectly for some crazy thing that we've never seen before in a bad football game, and the final score is probably going to be 9-7.
Well, the Chiefs just got bailed out there and get an automatic first down. I mean,
you're going to call exact scores. You got to bet them.
All right, 16-9.
All right.
Shout out to Vitalis giving us an early look to beat the books here. What a game. Oregon and Penn. What a game.
He means Penn State, actually, Mike.
Thank you, yes.
Yeah, I figured they weren't playing.
They're not paying the Penn Quakers, and they are not.
All right, Ramon, you got to help me. Who the world is Nico Remigio?
Nico Remigio.
I saw
a lot of college football, but I couldn't tell you at all who he was.
Did you jump on it too, Mike? Did you jump
when
on
I saw the -3, I figured it wasn't the Quakers you were talking about.
No.
Oh, here comes Mahomes.
39.
Juju! Cash the 210.
Nice.
Nice. We'll take it. Plus 210.
How many yards was that? Yeah, at least 10.
30.
More than that, huh?
Let's pop it off.
20. So if you laddered his ladder, you got all those yards.
I'll be looking for one more.
Yeah, it's going to cash the ladder, isn't it? What was 15? Plus 800 for the 15 plus. Hell yeah.
Mahomes just went to 73 yards passing. Let's go.
Look at you, sharp mother effers. Let's go.
Now I need Wilson
Running
to
for
do
his
his
life,
job, you know?
Oh, get your 1 yard.
Let Russ cook. I used to get so not pissed off, but just annoyed when he was like, Broncos country, let's ride. All right, Russ, shut it down.
All right, so Mahomes got 5 yards rushing.
Do you think the line will go up there with the Ducks next week in that game against?
Yeah, so most books, some books have it at plus 3.5 at -105. I think it will only go up. It should stop around like -4.5. I think that's the limit. That's the ceiling.
Okay. DraftKings opened the game 6.5. Bet Online opened at 7. So maybe it'll go back up to those numbers.
What was the point of that?
Wow, I didn't think it opened like that.
Games in Happy Valley, right?
Most of the books open the number you're reporting there at 3.5. Those were the early release there. Those got taken out real quick. Like,
Oh, I just bet it a couple seconds ago on Bovada. So
great. There's Ray with another reception there.
Yeah, -2.
Happy Valley, a hell of a place to see a game. You guys, unknown fact, maybe it's unknown, maybe it is known. I'm not sure, but one of the 6 guys, at least one of the 6 guys on screen here, has a beer pong
holding, and this
at
would have cashed
Penn
him
State
out.
Happy Valley tailgating game.
Oh, well, congratulations, Sub. I never know you've been to a Penn State game.
I see -3.5 right now for that Penn State.
Yeah, indeed.
Holding.
I'm going to probably be on the under in that game. I know it should be exciting, but 50, what is it, 52.5?
yeah, that's coming back. That's coming back.
Yeah, lined up on the line of scrimmage.
Good. It wasn't a
thing
pass.
is
Bring it back.
This where I see this 100 times by every team in the league is not even close to doing this. Watch the Ravens game. Watch the left tackle. He's basically past Lamar, and yet that's still somehow legal formation.
They're showing it now here.
Yeah, if you were just watching that, with that explanation they just gave was terrible.
Very horrible. Yeah.
Here's the graphic. We're going to draw a line. You need to be here. Okay.
Don't they give every player a chip in their shoulder pads? Can they?
All right, we get another field goal. So
Do that for the push.
Kicking ass for 6-0 game.
Let's go field goals.
Yeah, at this point, you win 15-0.
I mean, at this point, if you're the Giants, then you got to say, don't we need to try to throw this down the field? Stop getting these 3-yard runs. We're in this game.
Oh, Mahomes is going to hit this easy. I need.
Yeah, I saw him just peel off there. Holy cow! That previous play.
I need.
Kick is up. It's good. It's going to be 6-0.
Ooh.
6-0. First touchdown prop is still alive, and it's probably not going to be Tracy.
Butker was questionable for this game. He was attending the Charlie Kirk memorial today. He made it here to the but.
What do you mean? He got an excuse to go to the Charlie Kirk funeral?
I would imagine he could have got a pass. But maybe, when you're 0-2, you better be better do your job here.
Oh.
Cam Scattaboo plus 175 for anytime touchdown.
How about the New York Giants for an anytime touchdown? Is there an odds on that? Because I don't know. I might try to go against
the defense.
No, just
10-1 on that D.
No, I mean a touchdown. The thing where you get 6 points.
Any touchdown?
Get one of them.
They've got Barney listed at plus 100,000. Doesn't look like he's got his.
I'm that fucking bitch in. Let's go.
So the live total is at 34.5. I heard some people in the chat had the under. What do you have the under at? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat for us.
Man, I see 34.5 right now. I'm sure Razor Sharp Picks likes his under. Nasty Nate says Razor saying tick, 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 tick here at the sportsbook. Shut you guys, man. Hanging through a Sunday night in Atlantic City.
Razor still in AC? Okay, I like it.
Play some fucking blackjack, bums. Go get it.
Yep. All right, boys. I'm going to call it a night. See you guys on Wednesday.
Where you going?
Best of luck with your bets. I've got the dog barking at me right now, and I got to take some pain meds. So, yep.
Sean, thanks for joining us. Appreciate you dropping in with your early action. We appreciate you, brother. We'll see you on Wednesday.
Take it easy. Yep. See you, everyone.
There he is, you guys, the host of the hottest Wednesday night programming, the Betting Throwdown, and he's been firing, man. Player props, sides, totals, you name it, he's got it. Fishing tips, might find those there too. Shout out Dale Fix says, shout out to Vitalis for the $40 on the duck race.
If you guys stick around, fourth quarter, we're going to have another one. I will put more money in. But you guys got to stick around. And I got to get like a little tipsy. You know, I'm almost there. So the duck race is probably on.
Let's go, baby. That was a lot of fun.
Grab his dick and twist it. You twist that dick.
I love
it. Is. MMA Jeff in the house. What up, Jeff? How are you?
Hey, twist that dick. You know what's going down.
Got to get more ice. It's a commodity around here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Jeff, I was talking about that celebration you had when we were talking about that Eagles game earlier. It was never in doubt, Jeff. It was always the Eagles. Shout out to the Win Club doing his Trump dance.
Shout out to the Win Club. Shout out to Ramon. He fucking showed up on time. I love it.
Jesus.
I want to do indoor snowboarding. Can I do that? And I don't think I got that here in Las Vegas. That looked fun.
My buddy's been
What
there.
do you want to do, Ramon?
That place, Barney?
Yeah.
They said it was the first one.
It's fun, cool.
There is another one. I want to do that.
You can go naked. It's indoors.
Go naked?
No cold breeze.
Phew. That'll hurt if you fall. That'll hurt when you slide it out.
The ball was tipped right there. If Wilson would have got it off.
Was it for neighbors, Vitalis?
Whoever was in the right corner. I don't know.
Neighbors.
Yep, but Watson got him there. Oh, it's the cornerback Watson that got to him. Wow. They blitz, they like to do that blitzing from the outside.
I don't give it to you. I fucking clipped 5-0 today on the Win Club. Hope you
swept,
including that game that I lost. The Eagles over the Rams.
That was a shit cover, but I had a -3.
Jeff knew it. Jeff knew it would come down to that.
I knew it would come down to some bullshit. But we had a couple tush pushes in there.
Let me get this straight. Tracy's out, and Scadwell still ain't getting touches. I think you're right.
Let me tell you this too.
I
took ball, but man, it's intercepted. It's picked off at the 30-yard line. We're on a return here. 40, 45, out to midfield, down, out of bounds. 47-yard line of the Giants.
Does that count as?
I took Kansas City. Fuck you guys.
I'm going to take the
You
Juju.
think the fucking Giants
receiving
are
drive
doing
right here.
anything? You think the Giants are doing anything?
Yeah.
What about the Giants?
I think they're going to do something.
They're going to do something, all right.
Tried to get it to
Giants
one.
team total under.
Pass
Yeah,
by
Russ is so good.
Yeah, great pass.
Shout out to James Houlihan in the house says, let's go Kansas City, beat the Giants. Love that score.
All right.
Who was
Under the
that
double
dumb
coverage. I
fuck
love
for
it.
Buffalo that threw 4 interceptions in one game?
Let's go Kansas City.
Was
Give
it
me that guy. Peterman or Peterson?
Yeah. Nate Peterman.
Yeah, give me that fuck over Russ.
Fuck you, Barney. You're fucking.
I'm paying to keep better than Russ. I'm kind of giving you props.
Let me ask the panel here. So next week, the Steelers are in Dublin. They will probably be +1 or +2. What's your guys' thoughts on it?
Wow. I didn't realize they were playing the overseas game there like that. Wow. Against the Minnesota Vikings?
So we can't count that as a home game. And the Steelers as a dog on the road, that's my wheelhouse right there. But
I like
in Dublin, I don't know. It could be like Brazil where the grass is like ice. I don't know. I'm asking the panel.
Well, I'll tell you, it's going to be cold. It's probably going to be rainy. So those are two assumptions I have. I've been to Dublin. In the first week of October, I was in Dublin in the past, and It does rain and it is chilly, so
Keep
those
going
seem
under.
like Steelers conditions.
Go under. Under.
I like the Steelers in that game. Why not?
I do like the Steelers so much. Oh man, I like the Steelers.
You're right. 9:30 a.m. Eastern start time there with the Minnesota Vikings. Whether it be J.J. McCarthy, I'll tell you the benefit of having a Carson Wentz out there was what they were able to do this week. And that money line's come down. They were minus 125 favorites, the Vikings, and they're down to minus 116. Now, I'm sure some of that's attributed to the look-ahead line and it being potentially Carson Wentz, not J.J. McCarthy, but we'll see.
I don't even have a line on my book, but I just imagine that because of what the Vikings did today, they would automatically be the Steelers would be an underdog. So,
yeah, it's a good point. I see minus 1.5 for the Vikings right now. Again, it's hard to say if that's the look ahead versus.
How did the fucking Seahawks kick some ass today?
I guess Saints, right?
It was intentional.
Yeah.
What? No.
Jeff, you all right?
Jeff never met a cocktail he can't tackle.
Final. That goes back to a conversation we had earlier today.
Redbeard says A-Rod is too fragile for rain and cold. Give me some Vikings in the under, says Redbeard.
Those old knees are his a crumple on the fucking wet grass.
Well, we saw that Iowa State game. I'm pretty sure they're playing in the same arena. I can't imagine there's too many giant arenas like that in Ireland. Maybe I shouldn't assume that, but I've been there twice. Both times it seemed like it was the same stadium. That'll be a fun game. Start off with a little Steelers morning money.
What are you saying, Ramon's cocktail?
I don't think so. I don't think anybody said that. Eric B wants you to sing "Wrecking Ball" by Miley Cyrus, Jeff.
Oh my!
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Doesn't know the lyrics for that one, Tarek.
Tarek, come on, fucking, you know I don't.
Mike, you know the words. Don't fuck around.
I know the words. He's asking Jeff to sing it though.
I don't know. I legit don't know the words.
Couple of bucks on Mahomes and Pacheco, says Chris Manriquez. Still got my Travis Kelce anytime touchdown. I'll tell you what, I nailed one earlier. I gave it out as a 2-leg parlay, and what a great spot was Kyron Williams. I took him with the live boost there. They had the 50%, I think it was 33 or 50% live boost on the anytime touchdown. So I added it to Williams. I think I got him at plus 385, something around those lines. It was a glorious score. And then he went out there and got it right away. It's perfect.
Where the
Nothing
fuck
better
is
than
Razor? I was promised Razor would be here.
I don't know who promised it.
Well, we lied just to get you here. Next week's Vikings-Pittsburgh game will be played at Croke Park. The Iowa State game was played at the Aviva Stadium. So they are.
All right, so there's another stadium, I guess.
Oh, snap.
Croke Park.
So wait a minute. So I'm clear. We got no Razor?
You got me. You got the Timu Razor.
I need you, shitbag.
Let's keep KC down to 3 right here. Let's keep KC down to 3.
Razor tried to cancel the stream. He phoned it in, said, don't you guys better not go on there.
Don't go on without him.
Get that. We're going on double.
Shout out to you boys in Atlantic City. I hope you guys use the roulette trick I told you about.
Maybe we'll
That's
get
your number.
I have a feeling we're going to hear from them at some point
Hey, they jumped on pre-gaming on Friday, so who knows? Maybe they'll join us live from the book.
I'll do my best little Razor. I got Century Downs, 1 minute. 4-6 over, I think, was it 4-5-6?
Like that.
What do we got? Our own Razor here?
I said Timu. I'm a knockoff, all right?
The Chiefs are driving. I'm about to get behind you boys, though, so I will not. I won't spoil it for anybody. How about that?
Yeah, because I really want to know what's happening in this game between the 2-2 teams. I'm on the edge of my seat waiting on the next play.
How about that Green Bay game? Talk about wanting to know what happened. 3-0 in the fucking first half. What? And then Cleveland comes back and wins that game in that second half. What a game that was.
The offense and defense for the Packers should be ashamed of what they did today. Horrible. Both sides.
1,000%. The only thing I can say about my team is
shut them out. Actually,
you come out the regular season, you get an embarrassing loss. That just helps you show that you need to show the fuck up every week.
I can't wait because I think week 4 they go against Dallas.
About time, but
it's a miss.
Wide right. Butker wide right.
Wow.
Let's go. If it ain't a passing, I don't want to see it.
What a game, boys. First touchdown score is still alive. Jeff, who are you looking at for your first touchdown score?
Oh, shit.
Slayton.
No, I'm going Mahomes.
Mahomes, the Russian in
What,
there.
Mahomes rush. Oh, I like that.
That falls into the
Yep.
wheelhouse. No neighbors?
My three guys for touchdown are Slayton, Brown, and Theo Johnson.
Neighbors.
I'm not going with any Giant at this point. I bet on the Giants.
What, you fucking scumbag? That's a scumbag pick, Ramon.
It is. I mean, these guys are horrible.
All right, I'm going to take it.
I'll tell you what. Giants team total under. Every game all season.
Stop it.
Don't put that on Vitalis here. I'm going to go with neighbors to get the next touchdown here. Next,
you fucking better. I mean,
plus 650. First touchdown scorer, next touchdown scorer. Malik Neighbors.
Vitalis, what you like the Giants?
Room to run.
I'm just you said TT under. The Giants scored 37 on the Dallas just last week, so you can't say that. Like you can't say that. They
said
37.
They
scored 37.
You know what? You know what? I would have lost that bet, but
right.
I'm gonna roll forward with it every week of the year. The Giants are fucking horrible.
There's a lot of teams out there that are horrible. So
room to run here. He's going straight Chester Markle here. If you guys know what I'm talking about, let me hear you in the chat. He's got a Chester Markle style touchdown here. Markle once kicked the ball. It was blocked. It went right into his hands. He ran into the end zone and beat the Bears on Monday Night Football on a blocked field goal, and the kicker ran it in. And when he tried to celebrate, he was so awkward because he was a kicker. He tried to put the ball in the air, and it landed like on his shoulder. He was like, "Oh, I'm a kicker."
What do you think something like that would pay? 1,000 to 1? Kicker to actually get the first touchdown?
That had to be 30 years ago.
You can't even say like fake field goal run because the placeholder would be running. Fake kick pitch to the kicker, and he runs it in.
Gaucho, you're so quiet, like you're studying for a test. What's going on over there? What are you looking at?
Scared.
He's muted. He can't even hear me. He must be more drunk than I am.
No, I took one too many gummies, so I'm pretty stoned.
Copy that. Copy that.
Whoops.
Basil.
All right, well, we're looking across the board here. We've got ourselves a few mementos. Major League Baseball has 2 games going live right now. The Tampa Bay Rays and Red Sox.
Kelsey crying that he's not part of the game when he's only really he might have 6 yards for one first down. What is he crying about? You know what? Let me look up his stats right now.
I think they're shitty.
2 receptions for 4 yards, and he's crying to the coach. You ain't putting me in enough. Come on, like God.
So, Coach, didn't you know I'm engaged to Tay-Tay? You got to get me some more action. I'm not getting it at home.
He put that mind rock on her hand. All he has to do is retire and go off in the sunset. That's all he has to do. Like,
join her on stage a couple times and just keep her happy.
Let's
go, Wilson. Let's cook.
Under.
I suspect it's a full-time job trying to keep that happy.
Copy that.
Like overtime not included.
I guarantee you, I'll tell this whole chat at halftime, I will be on the Giants Twitter lighting a fire to get banned about Wilson throwing the ball in the second half. I don't care what they do. You can watch me on Giants Twitter at halftime. It's going to be bad.
Do me a favor, keep me out of that one. I enjoy the Giants Twitter, and the Cardinals don't like me anymore.
Oh yeah, we're both banned on the Cardinals. I remember that night. I think you said something, then I was at the bar, then I said something, and
then we both got banned. I don't know what happened. I woke up and I was banned. That'll happen any good night. You should wake up the next day banned from something.
All right, stick around. We got halftime with Ramon Scott. He's running so hot he's gonna drop his fucking dick out. Apparently, I don't know what's going on.
I haven't been keeping up.
Do it.
I've been straying away from baseball. You guys been doing great on baseball, Mike? Ramon?
I was, yeah. I'm having a great season. This weekend I think is kind of back and forth, but it's been a great baseball season. We're kicking ass and taking names. I think it's about 130 units positive on baseball this year. It's been fucking crazy.
130 units, and I have to work for.
Where does the ghost flag come out on that play? Where does the ghost flag? He throws a screen pass because he's about to get tackled. Where does the flag come out? It's bullshit. Look, Andy Reid don't even know what's going on. He's just standing there gumming. He thinks he's in a Wendy's commercial or something. Fuck.
He's in the State Farm commercial.
State Farm commercial. Thank you.
Wendy's, eat better.
He's not in
Fuckers.
Andy Reid doesn't have a food commercial contract? Wait a minute.
I thought he did, but it might have
Well,
been.
I know that. Well, remember the State Farm one. Vitalis is the one where he says, "Let me try those nuggies."
Oh, okay, so that is
right.
okay. It's in the diner, but it's for State Farm.
He's got to have a commercial. I'm going to have to look up his endorsement. So maybe it's only local, but these companies are missing out. Where's McDonald's? Where's Burger King?
Okay.
If I had to guess, I would say it's a barbecue.
Oh yeah, for sure, right, Mike?
He seems like a barbecue.
Who's 26? Who are they having run the ball at this point? Like, what are you doing? I don't understand.
Yeah, keep running. You have so much success at it.
Exactly. Thank you. Yeah. And he's busy doing the bundle.
Great coach.
Commercial. I like that. Anthony, I like that.
Bundle risky. Dale Fick says, "Where's the beef?"
I'm surprised they didn't throw this one. If you guys are watching right now, this one, I find it kind of funny with Megan Trainor or whatever.
I do like that one.
I like that one. But
You know what?
Andy Reid's not in it. He's not in the background.
You don't want a trainer and get Megan Trainor.
This is Patrick, everybody. He does sports.
You're right. No idea who he is.
Okay, Andy Reid. He did have. Remember that Snickers commercial where the guy spelled chefs in the end zone? Remember?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Great job, but who's the chefs? Boy,
That's when I first learned how to spell Chiefs right. I hate to say that. I hate to sound like an idiot. I was like, wait a minute, it's not right.
Fucking dumb.
I before E except after C, and there's a C in there. So go make sense of that.
So what do you guys think the halftime line is? -5, -4?
Boy.
It's so hard.
Yeah, it was what?
-5, -4 for who? The Chiefs were 6-point favorites, and I know what you're saying, but I mean, Chiefs were 6-point favorites in this game, up 6-0. I don't expect them to be more than a 3 or 3.5 point favorite in the second half.
Okay, I like that. So 3.5, 3. Okay.
It's going to be 4, Ramon.
Okay.
I love it.
Well, as bad as the Giants have looked, why not? I mean, Dable doesn't know what he's doing. This is a joke again here. I mean, you know, this is a game where I expected them to compete. Hey, I might be the only one on screen, so joke's on me. But hey, you guys laughed when I said the Panthers was one of my top plays today. So I don't mind taking these ugly teams, but when we can't get a competent situation here, the run, I thought the run was working just fine. And then I understand we got an injury there, so maybe we're abandoning it here, and we're down now. So you might as well start throwing here, I guess. Mistake, maybe, but like I said, the Chiefs, I still think they're a top 5 run defense, so it probably is the right move. But the run was working a little bit there early, I thought, anyway. With Tracy and Scattaboo had combined for 55 yards before Tracy's left here now. But I think we said you saw Singletary in there, right?
Yep.
Carry.
Yeah. He's got a couple
Fuck
yards.
you, scumbag Hardy. It's 4. The number's 4.
Jesus. He says he took the over 29.5. He's looking for some points. And Chris Manriquez kind of backs it up, says we're about to get 2 field goals in 2 minutes. Get some points on the board.
Yeah, Russ, at least he's got him into a scoring position here. But look at this horrible screen pass right here.
Final.
Neighbors.
Game's over, boys.
Not just yet. It's like that time I went to the Eagles game with the ex-girlfriend, and it was halftime, and she was so lit. She's like, "It's over." I'm like, "It's not over. It's only halftime." No, it's over. No, it's halftime. No, look at everyone's leaving. I'm like, no, they're going out to the concession stands.
Right, for drinks.
At that point, the game was over for me.
You might leave here at this point.
At that point, I was done.
They should leave. Vermont.
Jesus.
No flag there?
You got 2 0-2 teams.
Oh, yeah, late flag. Ghost flag coming in. Holding, pass interference. I don't care what you call it.
Oh, okay. It wasn't on the second. See, I'm like, give it to me on the secondary. That's okay. You're right. Just throw something in here on Karloftis.
Throw anything at this point. Just throw anything.
I know I'm behind, but did you guys see those guys pregame there? They were throwing the balls into the open net or the baskets there, and the fucking idiot on the Chiefs side of things just trying to throw it into the Giants guy's side. Crazy.
Well, that's because wasn't he up against Eli Manning, and Eli Manning was actually throwing it in the other hub to try to help him against Eli. You were trying to beat Eli, and the guy was so dumb he tried to throw one in Eli's. Like Eli was throwing it in the other guys to help him.
Eli Hayseed.
All right, guys, we just got saved here, but let's do a run play that hasn't worked all game. Let's do it. Let's another flag. Oh my God!
Another Vitalis flag going to help these Giants until they finally get it right.
Vitalis, you're part of that Buffalo Wild Wings commercial. Give us an overtime.
Give us an overtime.
What happened to that Buffalo Wild Wings crazy? I love that.
There's plenty of them out there.
I'll tell you what, I'm talking about Hank. I'm tired of his act. I'm talking about the ones where they rigged the game at the end to get overtime.
Oh,
the game's almost over. I hate to leave. The guy's like, oh, really? Hang on.
They do the phone call.
The sprinkler starts up.
I'll tell you what, they closed the 2 Buffalo Wild Wings in my area.
Oh, they're out West Coast. They're prominent everywhere.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the sports viewing restaurant experience is Scattaboo. Let's see if it's a touchdown.
Let's go! They could have threw that, but who had it? First touchdown, Scattaboo.
Scattaboo.
1 yard line.
Oh, and a backflip.
There he is.
Yeah. Turn up the heat.
play.
Nice.
Oh, it's a touchdown. That's got to be a touchdown.
Wow.
Oh,
Cam
yeah. No.
Scatterboo. 39 yards on the day, but he's got a teeter. Wow. Well, now let's see what this is going to do for the halftime score.
Look
All
out.
right,
Let's miss the field goal kick. Let's miss it.
Guys,
Did he miss it?
Guys, the field goal kicker is injured in this. It was injured on the kickoff. The punter is kicking now.
6-6. We're going to overtime.
Buffalo Wild Wings overtime, boys.
Oh, let's go. We need more. I need more throwing. Anything to.
That was horrible. Why aren't you going for two? If you think you can't do it, just get in there and go for two. That was
right.
terrible.
If that information was correct, that the kicker's really injured, yes, they need.
I'm not fucking bullshitting here.
No, I believe you. I believe you. They need to go for two then. Hey, we can't rely on this guy. Let's go for two.
Wow.
We're going to win so much, you may even get tired of winning. And you'll say, please, please, it's too much winning.
AJ says, that was to fuck all the first half Chiefs backers. Yeah, that's certainly something. We'll see what they do here with limited time. Wow, look at that kick. What an ugly kick.
Love it.
6-6, boys. What a game. Here we go. First touchdown goes to Cam Scatterboo. And I saw our guy had it there. Dale Fix says 10-1. Cash that first touchdown Scatterboo play. Wow. At least, I don't know what he's doing. Is he riding the wave?
Looking to him to, let's get him the ball. What are we doing here?
Hey, Scatterboo's got himself 58 all-purpose yards right now. He's doing something out there. Number one in receiving, number one in rushing.
And I don't want to be
neighbors. Got nothing.
Yeah, and I don't want to be that dick, and nor do I want a refund, but I did go with Tyrone Tracy under in his rushing and receiving yards there on the prop segment before the game. I guess I don't know if he's coming back.
It didn't look like it. Didn't look so good.
No, I mean, it looked like a shoulder injury. I mean, but hey, that just opened it up more for Scatterboo. I love this kid. I mean, that's a draft pick. Now, that's a draft pick for the Giants. They got themselves a winner here, even if the rest of the team is. You'd think with Neighbors and Scatterboo But I get it. I mean, you guys, Chiefs can still rock them here. All they got to do is do what they've been doing. I mean, felt like almost a fluke that the Giants scored here.
1:44 left. Plenty of time to air out the ball. Keep it going.
Oh, this feels like a patented sub play here for this next drive.
Mahomes at 91. Wilson at about 39-40. So Wilson needs to pick it up in the second half.
Do we have a next drive prop here? Let's see what we can get. Kind of feels like a field goal. Chiefs field goal.
That block was so
bad.
good.
The rushers in the helmet. I mean, that's how bad that was.
Plus 150 for the Chiefs to get a field goal attempt on the next drive.
I mean, you got to know. This is a NFL, which stands for not for long. If you can't figure out that your unit can't get this field goal off, you got to know going in. You can't just say, hey, I think I can do it.
If anyone says that should be a flag, they're not going to call that. I'm going to tell you now. They're not going to call that.
Oh, what's going on? I couldn't get that 150 in, but they're offering me plus 1,000 now. What? There we go. Fourth attempt, plus 1,000.
It's 2nd and 10. I don't know why it's plus 1,000, but that's nice line.
This is live. This ball is live. It's got to be picked up and Mahomes somehow got it back because these Giants are such morons. They can't even follow.
That could have been the game right there if they got that ball.
What a bunch of fools. All you
On the 5-yard line, they can't pick it up.
16 left. They want to scoop and score.
Do they not understand that you're supposed to lean into the side and catch the ball and pull it to your body? But no, everyone wants to be the hero. I wish number 90 would take that advice on the Eagles.
58 actually did pick it. He picked it up, and these guys aren't running back, so he dropped the ball. He couldn't even gather it. That's so Giants right there.
Wow. What a first half.
Oh, yeah, this one will go down in the annals of history.
The annals. Wow.
You see Kelsey spacing on the side. He don't even want to go in.
I think it's anals, Ramon. Anals.
Anals. Wait, we're all quiet. What's going on?
AJ says he's lucky he knocked that out and got it.
I forgot to get a fucking beer.
Yeah, just pulling the ball, right? I mean, come on. What are we doing here?
Wow.
So they'll have to punt. The Giants will get it back, but
are they punting? They're not going to field goal attempt? Shit.
Felt like you see on that play, every single Giant was playing zone. They weren't even – there was 5 yards in between every single – They didn't care.
The punt was plus 155. That sucks.
All right. This is still good. If they can get it around the 40-yard line, they still have time on the clock.
Interesting, guys. If the player on the Giants would have actually been able to secure the ball for even a split second or I think 2 steps, the Chiefs would have had a new series of downs, but they never ruled it a change of possession. So that's why it was back there at the second down after that play.
Huh.
Yeah, exactly. Truth. I see what you're writing. He had to run back to get it himself. That's ridiculous. Oh, he touched it. He touched it.
Yeah, the Chiefs man touched it. It's a
flag, late hit, out of bounds. Late hit. You can't. He's already stepping out. You can't hit him like that.
Oh, did he hit him out?
He hit him outside the bound. Yes.
This is a free roll. When it hits the opposite, when it hits the kicking team, just go ahead and pick it up. And I know he got crushed there at the end, but you could pick it up on a free roll, even if you fumbled it. It's a free play basically.
I agree. He hits him going out. Pretty much throws him into the metal bench.
Was it a penalty for?
Yeah, it's a flag right now.
Kick catch interference though. I don't know if they did actually whistle a
kick catch interference. Yep. Oh, okay. So they're not even calling the late hit.
No, what's going on with that?
So what's that? What's a kick interference? What, 5 yards, 10 yards?
No, it's. I believe it is a 15-yard penalty or at least a 10-yard penalty.
It should put it at the 41, right? Or was it at the 41 that he got it?
Right there, whatever it was. You're right. Yep, 41. I see it there now, Mike.
Wow.
Giants are now at live plus 7.5.
Redbeard, Scatterboo, 2 touchdowns, plus 175.
Nice. And he's not even in the game here. No timeouts left, so they're kind of in a throw mode here, obviously. But 106 left is not some,
Wilson out there throwing like a lame duck.
Yeah, that might have been deflected, but that did look bad. His arm was kind of hit, I think, from behind there. But you got to get, got to get rid of it. You're getting knocked around. You're Russ Wilson here.
+9 is looking good. Yes, AJ. Yeah. Yes, let's go. Yeah,
I slid on that 9.5. It's all right. I still got the Chiefs. I can still middle this thing.
There's another flag.
flag.
On the Chiefs.
Yep, they're gonna say pulling on their shoulder pads.
Wow. What is going on with this Chiefs team?
That's 6 penalties, Mike.
Lack of discipline is uncharacteristic for this Kansas City Chiefs team. Usually they're the ones getting all the flags.
Yeah, the Giants have 1 penalty. That's amazing. Well, is that what it was? The grab of the face mask there?
Oh.
It's so funny after the first week they were trying to get Russell Wilson out of there. And now he's in there and everyone's counting. I mean, he doesn't look too bad. I mean, he doesn't look too good either, but
No. You
7 of 12.
Here, I said this is probably the right type of situation for Russ Wilson here. Wouldn't take him on many compared to last year's situation. This is a better deal for Russ Wilson, but unfortunately, he can't get it to these. Having a little trouble getting it to these. Get it to neighbors, right?
Yeah, that's what it comes down to, right?
We know that. I mean, you see them; they're showing all neighbors' routes. They're kind of
Neighbors.
Guy got neighbors. I always think about that with the Rolling Stones.
That's why I thought Wandale. I went with Wandale because I thought neighbors would get all that attention. It should free up Wandale. He has 1 target so far. Does neighbors here, but so far Robinson doesn't have any catches. He's only got 1 target. It's been Slayton so far, but really they don't have hardly any completions. Just some to the backfield. Russ is 7 of 12.
So horrible. 7 of 12. So.
And it's not even like 50 yards. It's 7 of 12 for what, 39?
He tried to get it to neighbors, but it was a bad pass and it's intercepted. Just terrible there by Russ.
Nicholas Andy says interception for what are we going to do, Andy? We're going to go try to get a little chunk on this thing?
Ball there, but
Room to Run says that's the second interception by Russell Wilson. I knew I should have bet that interception prop on him. I was thinking about it. Derek says horrible throw.
it is. Look, you want to go with neighbors on a high point. Why not try to float it out there with the speed of neighbors there and try to go over the defensive back there? Russ has just put it up there high, thinking he'll high point the ball.
Just giving a lot of credit to neighbors downfield. It's kind of like that. He'll find a way to catch it. Well, you kind of got to find a way to put it in his in a high catch probability situation. That's what he said about that pass where he was on the post pattern and he just threw it deep there. And that was that overtime. And he's like, I wanted to put it down there. I know he's down there somewhere. Yeah, well, he's running a post and you're giving him an inside corner.
Here, Burns is injured here. I don't know what happened there. Oh, he landed awkwardly. I hope that's not the knee, but the left knee hyperextended there. It looked like maybe. I don't know. That's what they're working on there, and you don't want to lose this guy.
Typical. I'm still watching that replay here with Russ thrown to the corner. Neighbors is down there somewhere. I'll throw it to him. Well, yeah, but you underthrew it to him, dude. Twice in 2 games you underthrew it to him, and he's got picked both times. Wow. 46 seconds left. Can the Kansas City Chiefs do something? Can they do anything with this ball? Judging by your boy's silence, the answer does not sound promising.
Oh, no, I would expect him to go right. I mean,
march it right down the field and score?
Well, maybe I'm giving them too much credit, but I mean, this is all on the Giants here. I mean, they missed 3 golden opportunities on 1 series, came away with no points. So you saw him just try to throw it to Kelsey, and then they didn't hook up there, but Mahomes went right over to Kelsey to say something to him here, and maybe we can work a little magic here with Kelsey again.
I'd imagine he's telling him, keep your fucking head in the game, dude. Settle down. What would Taylor Swift say?
The completion to Kelsey right out of that.
What would Tay-Tay say, seeing you act like an asshole?
I don't care what she thinks of me. I mean, I'm here to give my honest opinion.
No, I'm talking about Kelsey.
Yeah. Talking about Kelsey.
I'm pretty sure Tay-Tay doesn't care what any of us think.
So Mahomes have hit 100 yards. Mahomes passing 100 yards.
Will Mahomes end up with more passing or rushing yards this game?
Well, seeing that right now, I mean, what does he have? 100 passing yards, and how many rushing yards does he have?
5.
5. I'll go with passing.
Passing sounds like a good win at this point, unless he breaks one at the 5-yard line for a touchdown, and then gasses himself out for the rest of the game. Kareem Hunt sitting there with 15 rushing yards. Pacheco, 14 rushing yards. Remigio, 11. And Patrick Mahomes there with 5.
If we add Wilson's interception yards, he's about at 100 also. I'm just saying 2 interceptions. He's at about 100.
Pretty close.
Yeah, I mean, Wilson has I think
dude, 7 of 13, 39 yards and 2 picks. Is this where we start to see the second half? We're talking about Jackson Dart. I still don't think so.
Is that a negative passer?
Dart. Yes.
I'd like him to bring Dart in there. It seems to me. Let me take a look.
You know, Russell Wilson threw for 400 yards last week.
Right.
Yeah.
350.
Well, the coach wants him out of there anyways. He's just looking for a reason. It seems like December 1st to December 14th, they play the Patriots on the 1st. Then they get the bye. Then they have the Commanders, a divisional game. That might be the spot where we see Jackson Dart if Russ keeps playing like this. But that's still a lot of games. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games or so on top of this one. Usually you see that rookie come. And then at that point, the season would be over. They only got 3-4 games left on the season, and you bring Dart in there to condition him for next year. Looks like we might be stuck with Russ. Let Russ cook. Let Russ work the food truck. Let him cook.
Yeah, I don't see them sleeping on Russ.
Right?
Yeah. Where'd Jeff go?
Hopefully
Bed.
Okay.
After he had that fucking
I get in bed.
come back last week, they're not going to sleep on a Russ this week.
We did have a surprise Jeff sighting. Enjoying football all day. Came into
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
All right, boys. Breaking news. I guess it's about 13 minutes old here, but James Conner, season-ending knee injury.
I'm
sorry, ankle injury. Right ankle. Excuse me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it didn't look good for Connor there. Bummer.
You know what's kind of crazy is I think it was Tuesday. I got a sharp betting report, and they were hammering the Niners, and I think it was plus 1.5. I think that's what it was. Anyways, what they end up winning the game by 1 today? Crazy. And Connor's out.
Mahomes wants a big ball, and this is almost intercepted.
Sunday night action. Where's our guy Razor Sharp when we need him to talk about the primetime unders? Tick, 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 tick. 6-6 is the score right now. Beautiful shot of the New York skyline. Single tower measuring 1,776 feet.
All we need is both teams to pass second half. Keep it at 6-6. Just
I just need one Kelsey touchdown. I don't care what, at that point. Just give me Kelsey. Let's quit his bitching. Let's get a touchdown. Ray Otachi needs one more reception for Juju. Because
completely open. Watch this play, guys. And a phantom
That was a
flag comes
terrible
in.
drop.
Phantom flag.
What are you saying? It's fixed?
Stop it.
I put video evidence out there. I got in trouble.
Illegal contact when there was no one around the receiver. No one around. It was completely open. Illegal contact.
Extend that drive, move things down the field. What are you saying? The refs are on the first half over?
Of what?
I'll tell you what, I had that Packers first half under. That might be the easiest play I've cashed all NFL season. 3-0. I still can't believe the Packers took that L today. To the fucking Browns?
Yeah, horrible.
Man.
Wow, what a horrible penalty. What a douchebag this Phillips is. Make a play on the ball, man. It's up there for 3 days. Jesus.
Yeah. All right, instead of being on the receiver's back, just try to make a play on the ball.
Nichols Handy. It was a good game, Nichols Handy. I give him that, but it was
Mahomes
impressive.
does make an incredible play, obviously, getting away from 2 sacks. What a joke.
Illegal contact is the call on the field.
Right, here we go. We might get that first TD. Mahomes back there scrambling for 11 seconds.
I can't believe they're going to go for a play here right now. 1 trip to the end zone here before they kick it, and then all of a sudden, there we go. They did bury it, so they'll get the chance to kick it here.
Oh, man.
3 free points right there because you're the New York Giants.
Wow.
9-6. I'm sure everyone had that, right?
Wow. Mahomes just airs it out, and somehow, I mean, what are you going to say? The guy was, I guess he was wide open if you didn't hit him. Or grab him, I guess, right? Wow. And it was Mahomes dancing in the moonlight there for 11 seconds with the fucking clock draining. Just tick, 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 9.5, 10. There's 11.73 seconds. Snap to pass with a miraculous, maybe a little embellishment out of Hollywood Brown. Maybe he does deserve the Hollywood Brown title. 9-6 at halftime. You boys called it. Wow. I'm not sure what we saw there. It was an ugly half.
How about that? Huh?
That was an ugly, ugly half.
Exactly, Dale. Exactly.
Easy 5303 says stealing the bag tonight. Well, they might be. Harrison Butker. Wow. All right, so what do we have for a first half line? Let's talk about that here. Second half, -3.5.
It's already out on your book?
Well, I see the full game is 6.5, so.
Oh, you're just dividing? Okay.
I'm speculating the second half is 3.5.
I was like, man, that's a fast second half.
Let me look. Yeah, second half's out. It's 3.5. Chiefs -3.5, -110. Giants -120 to the +3.5. And the total's at 19.5, boys. Juice to the over, by the way. Juice to the over. Speculating there will be more
points. Yeah. So I'm on Bovada and I have 20.5 for the total. And 3.5. So they're claiming more points. They're claiming more points. Let's air it out. Air it out.
I want to take that second half over 19.5, but I've been part of plenty of primetime games that have just gone flat. You know what I am going to take the 19.5.
I wish I could get 19.5.
Here's my decision-making process. I've seen like a dozen games in the last day and a half that have gone fourth quarter where the team that's down just goes off. So I'm going to take that 19.5. Official play over. It's minus 130 on DraftKings. A little juiced. Take that thing over 19.5. I don't know where it's going to come from. 7 kicks, 7 field goals. It's fine.
Maybe, but just remember this: the Giants have a punter as their field goal kicker, and I don't expect.
Oh, that's a good call. Yeah.
If you guys didn't know, injury update: running back Tyrone Tracy has been downgraded to out.
All right.
Shoulder.
I'm going to take a little reverse correlated parlay here. Kansas City to win, and Kansas City team total under 20.5, plus 180.
Ooh, that's a little sneaker. He's been working all first half to come up with that one for us.
Yeah.
Say it again, Sub. Kansas City to win and team total under 20.5?
Under 21.5.
21.5. All right, for you guys that were looking at DraftKings, that number has now moved to 20.5 for that second half. You know, someone messaged me the other day from the Win Club and said, "How come you don't put your live bets on the Win Club?" And I said, "Because they move so quickly. It's so volatile in that live betting market
all
that
the time.
It's just hard to, like, if I give you 19.5 and I say minus 130 and that's what I got it at, and now it's 20.5 and you can't get that number anymore. Am I quote unquote scamming you? Or am I, like, you know, look, 19.5 is minus 142 right now. So it's like, hey, guys got to listen to us live to get these live bets. So we do appreciate everybody joining us here. Flea Mathis commenting on the hairline of everybody. Listen, Flea Mathis, what I can tell you from years of experience, hair's overrated. Mm-hmm. Chest hair, back hair, head hair, nobody wants it. Although I do have to buy a new razor. I do have to buy a new one. My waterproof razor got wet, and it is anything but fucking waterproof. Let me tell you that, fellas. I started cutting my hair, and all of a sudden, I get about halfway through, and I could hear the batteries like, and I'm like, oh shit, this is gonna be a problem. About 2/3 of the way through, it died. I'm like, fuck, what am I supposed to do now? So if you look at the back of my head, it looks like the what is that there? The Eleanor in Gone in 60 Seconds. I got a racing stripe.
All right. We'll be back. More ice, refill. We'll be back.
Ice is critical. Make sure you refill the till. Got to refill the till, boys. That is a crucial component. You can't just go in there and take ice without refilling it. Otherwise, there's no ice left. So any of you beer drinkers converting to the hard stuff and you enjoy ice, you better make sure you got a bunch of ice cube trays. I myself have about 9 of them, Ramon. 9 ice cube trays. I roll right down the circuit, fill the till, put them all back in play, and I don't even go to the till. I take them out of the frozen ones first. Never know when you need backup. Rajat Rana, good to see you in the house. My guy says, I put my money on the under 33.5. Is that still live? I'll tell you what. You may have a good number here. 35.5 is the current live number, but it's great to see you. Smash that thumbs up. Appreciate you contributing. Thank you for commenting. I'm assuming this is MMA Jeff. So, unless that's you.
What's that?
I'm assuming MMA Jeff's commenting. I don't want to. It's like Beetlejuice. If you say his name 3 times, you're going to get him. MMA Jeff.
Hey, Mike, the Flyers beat the Isles in a shootout just moments ago, but I did see a legendary Bernie Perrant passed away today at the age of 8.
Did he? Oh, really?
Yeah, the legend.
Oh, that's sad. That's sad. Bernie was at when they had one of those outdoor hockey games there. I think it was the Flyers in Boston. And Bernie Perrant made an appearance. That's sad. Shout out to Bernie Perrant. Best wishes to him and his family. Legend. Dale Fix has invested in an auto ice maker.
Yeah, that's what I've got. I mean, just right there in the fridge. I think
the ice maker can't keep up with me. Well, I guess the one in the freezer can, but the full cup, the full pint glass, right to the top with ice, 3/4 vodka, 1/4 Red Bull. It's hard to keep up with such a experienced cocktailer. Oh, looks like MMA Jeff will not be joining us. Put a 1 in the chat if you want MMA Jeff to come back.
We got him here for a little while.
Yeah, we did. He's got a busy week ahead. Redbeard says gambling is stressful. Flee. Do we have any? But I'll tell you what, I was trying to make some prop bets at halftime here this past week, but they hadn't been going so well. I think I'm just going to stick to the touchdown spots, which in this case are few and far between. But Travis Kelce plus 320. Marquise Brown, Hollywood Brown plus 330. Kareem Hunt plus 370. And there's Neighbors. Malik Neighbors plus 310. Redbeard's got a 0 in the chat.
Mm-hmm. What do we get for that?
Mm-hmm. We get no Jeff is what that means. There's that Tyquan Thornton. I forgot who was talking about Tyquan Thornton, but he did look like a potential deep threat. You know what? I'm going to sprinkle a little on him to score a touchdown. Plus 700. Nothing.
Kansas City defense plus 1,000 is kind of tempting.
That's Sub, I like those defensive plays too. Man.
Final.
Baseball?
Yeah, well, the Mariners closed out the Astros a short time ago. They swept that series. Great job by the Mariners right now, and that really boosted their chances there winning the division title here this weekend. Man, the Mariners are hot, and they're in first place.
You know what? I played the Astros twice in this series. And I lost the first one, and I lost the second one. And today was the second one I played on them. And I was looking back at my notes, and then there's a note that says Seattle loves playing in Houston. And I guess it's got to be from they must have gotten swept like a series or something back home, and then they go down to Houston. They couldn't score, and they just lit them up. And I was mad at myself for not looking at those notes sooner. I'll look at them postseason, but I don't necessarily look at them enough in season. And it was like, man, they went playing in Houston, and there they go. And they were decent price tag today. They're like minus 120, maybe something like that.
Ramon,
Yeah,
you
with
would
them on
know.
today.
So the Cubs are 7 games behind the Brewers. Do they still have a chance to make it, or no?
Oh, for sure. No, the Cubs are not to win the division, but the Cubs are they're kind of just stuck. I'd almost kind of look to maybe go against them this final week. I think they're just going to get the number 1 wild card, and they're not gonna move. They probably will not fall behind the Padres. They're 4 games up on the Padres for that number 1 wild card, and the Brewers have already clinched their playoff berth, and I think their magic number might be even 1 or 2 here right now, because they're 7 games back of the Brewers.
That's all. The Brewers lost 1-5 today. Like they've already locked it up. They're shutting it down.
Yeah, they're on checkout city right now.
7 back with 7 to play, so they'll get it done. The Brewers will win the division. Try to hold off the Phillies there. Probably hold off the Phillies for the number 1.
Isn't that incredible that you guys remember maybe 2 weeks before the All-Star break, and it was the Cubs, right? They were the ones that were dominating, and it was like, well, maybe the Brewers can come back and then all of a sudden the All-Star break pops and they come out of post All-Star break and the Brewers just kept rolling. They had that month of just domination, and all of a sudden they took over the National League. Unbelievable.
Yeah, they've blown it before, but maybe they'll do it this time.
Wow, they're not beating the Phillies. Stop it. Red October, boys. I'll tell you what, I called it maybe the second or third month of the season. Phillies and Tigers to meet in the World Series. Who do you think can get there from the American League? Is it going to be a Red Sox or a Yankees even? Can the Yankees roll in there and get some action?
Yeah, I think the Yankees are going to make it. I think the Yankees are likely in. I think Boston, I think, maybe, but Cleveland's won 10 in a row here right now, don't forget. And they've moved into a tie with the Astros here. Remember, the Mariners are now 2 up on the Astros. So the Guardians and the Astros are actually tied for the final wild card spot right now.
The Guardians' run post All-Star break right now, this last couple of weeks, is impressive. It feels like Cleveland does this, I don't want to say every year, but goddamn, if it's not more often than not, that they're just in the running as they push towards the. And you look at it, they're one of the best post All-Star teams to the under in the last, I think it's like 5 or 6 years. They play that defensive ball. They continue to roll. They find a way to score runs. They grind. Their players know what to do. They get home field. I mean, look at 41-34 at home, 43-38 on the road. That's a team that just scratches. They scrape together. They scrape. So we got the second half popping. I gave you guys the over 19.5 for the halftime numbers. I've got a Kelsey touchdown in there as well. We've got the +9 from our guy Vitalis talking to us about what that's going to look like here. We're back to 19.5 on the total for the Kansas City Chiefs game here for the second half. Anything else you guys are looking at?
No, we'll go with Remigio.
Remigio.
So I was looking at the interceptions for Russell Wilson, but they took it off the board.
It's not a bad look, dude.
Yeah. I was anything 0.5, 1. They took it off the board.
Three plus is +190 for Russ right now. Oh, it just dropped to 175. You know what? I'm gonna follow your lead a little bit there. I'll throw a little bit on that as well. One more pick from good old Russ.
Right, because he's already at 2, right?
Yeah, he's got 2 already. Yeah. It's not out of the realm for him to throw. And look, it's dropped now. It just got 170. It was 190. It dropped to 175. It's down to 160. It's down to 155. Let me go. Let me get the rest was some touchdown interception +155. Go. It's my best imitation of an auctioneer, Ramon. That's the first time you've heard that. I'll work on it. I was inspired because of that football game. I think it was the Oklahoma game I was watching, and the one player wanted to be an auctioneer. So they had him at a cattle drive, and he was selling cattle, and he was, let me get it. Let me get it. You got a 1,500 over here. Can I get 1,600 over there? Up about 1,600. Up about 1,700 over back there in the corner. Up. My buddy has a license for wholesaling. He goes to the auctions for cars, so he's taken me a couple times. We've looked to make a couple ducats on some cars, and same deal. Auctioneer talks real fast. All you can hear is the price, and if you jerk your arm a little bit, you just got it. That's the price you just got. It's like, don't make a move. Stay very still. Okay. All right, we're back, boys and girls. Second half is underway. Make sure, if you guys haven't done so already, you smash that thumbs up button. We appreciate you guys tuning in, watching us. The Chiefs, the Chefs, are rolling down the field. That's a true story. I said it earlier. Every so often, I still have to think to myself, is it I-E or E-I? Old man, I still think about that, Ramon.
This is how bad it's got. Wilson to throw a touchdown, just one.
Just one.
-115 right now. Like,
wow.
They're just hoping you take it.
They're begging you to take it.
They're begging you to take it. Right.
Boy, I gotta go no.
That's terrible. Not one. I'll tell you now, if he doesn't throw one this week, you got to take him to throw over 1.5 next week. That's the way it goes. So those aren't my rules. Those are the rules. Josh Allen, no touchdowns the previous week against the Jets. Comes out and goes over 1.5 this week.
Kelsey out here doing jazz hands for hitting a 6-yard pass, Jazz.
He's practicing for the Taylor Swift tour.
I don't expect the Giants to even score a point next week.
Stop it, Ramon. They're going to score.
Who do they have next week?
Playing the Chargers, boys.
Well, yeah, they might have to score there.
True. That's a tough one. AJ says, wow, Kelsey got a reception. We just might be at that era. And it happens with every team at some point in time where they've got to start forcing plays to one player or another player. And because you're forcing plays, it takes your look off of the unbiased opinion of the rest of the field. Your checkdowns become 1, 1, 1, 2. And so you look at Kelsey 3 times to see if he can get loose. And if not, then you just dump it off to your Pacheco and let him go run for 6 yards.
Nice run for first down.
Pacheco?
Noah Smith here with the carry.
I'm on IPTV, so unless it's I love Thursdays. I've said this to you guys before because Thursdays I'm equal or ahead of you guys, but the majority of the time you guys call it out and I watch it on replay real time. It's a real treat. It's a real treat.
I try not to do that because I want you to watch it.
Oh, it's all right. I'm used to it.
Yeah, we've been told by Mike not to present the spoilers.
Just the UFC, Ramon. Nothing's worse than me wanting to watch a guy kick his ass, literally, and all of a sudden everyone's like, wait, and I got a minute and a half left, and I'm like, what?
Well,
the line's down. What happened?
You have
what happened? The line's down.
Betting show if you're not given the fastest information, no problem. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Chiefs are looking to punch her in, though. I see that. I'll arbitrage my.
Yeah, getting these Pacheco yards up there for me.
There he is. Pacheco.
Prop here tonight.
Give it to Kelsey.
Making it look easy here on this drive.
I'm waiting for one of you guys to go Kelsey touchdown.
Nah, they keep feeding it to 10. Who's that?
Yep, Isaiah Pacheco. I'm on him here as a prop it gave out before the show. I said Pacheco over 55.5 rushing and receiving here.
Where's Pacheco de Gallo in our chat? I haven't seen him here tonight. It's this guy. Juju Smith-Schuster. Pass short. Pacheco looks pretty beastly, though. I mean, I know was it last year he dealt with the injury in the first half of the season? He looks all right.
Pass here to Juju Smith-Schuster is going to cash a pregame prop here for me on the show as I went over 3.5 receptions at plus 145. That's reception number 4 there for Juju.
Nice.
Big dick player.
Swinging past your knees.
Big dick, baby.
Yep.
All I can say is, who's 83? He can't block worth shit.
That Kelsey?
That's Noah Gray.
Oh, Kelsey's 87. I forgot. Kelsey can't do much, but he can catch big bombs and big games and passing touchdown. Mahomes to Thornton, says the ESPN app.
I don't even know if that's okay.
Call back. Call it back.
Call it back, right? I don't even think that was a touchdown.
Bring it back. It's no good.
I'm going to say it's no good, but I just saw a few seconds. There's no way.
Well, hang on. They're
lining
up.
Okay. No, he got his knees down.
Wow. And Butker gets the extra point. It's going to be 16-6, boys. Wow. give it to Andy Reid, man. This guy can dial up an offense. You know, he comes back. You guys all know the deal with this guy coming off the bye week and how incredible he is. And man, you see coming out of halftime, the guy knows the X's and O's. He can go out there and fire it up. And in all fairness, he did the same thing in Philly. He just had Donovan McNabb, and the team wasn't quite there with the general manager out there. But this guy just fires, man. Got to give it to Andy Reid. And he likes his nuggies. We all know
you guys in the chat jump on the over 20.5, 19.5, because it's coming right now. It's coming.
Here we go. Neighbors coming up next. Neighbors. Oh, I got neighbors.
All right. So Mahomes 200, easy. It's done. We need 161 yards from Wilson. Lock it in. Lock it in.
Oh, we got neighbors.
That's all we need, guys. All we need.
Wow. I'll tell you what. Bucker took all of that extra point. Took all the space on that one. It's a good Thornton. It was a good play. Got to give it to him. Caught him across the middle, sliding through the end zone, gets the touchdown. What do you guys think about this Nebraska kid that's emulating Patrick Mahomes, replicating Patrick Mahomes? I think it's Nebraska, right? That quarterback that keeps taking his moves. You know who I'm talking about?
No.
Dylan Raiola.
Ramon knows who I'm talking about. What do you think about that, Ramon? He's doing all his moves, man. He's got his dance. He's got his sidearm throws. I mean, he's mentored by Patrick Mahomes, but has he taking mentorship too far, Ramon? What do you think?
I would just judge him for his play on the field, and I'm not too thrilled with the Huskers at this point, but I never am. I'm very critical of this program, so if they're just the slightest bit down, I'm a little bit upset. But, he's our man right now in Lincoln. So hopefully he'll do something here and try to get us some wins.
Anthony Gallo says Raiola's a huge douche. I mean, look, he was 30 for 41 against Michigan. They were right in that game. 73% completion, 308 yards, 3 touchdowns, a pick with a 52-yard bomb. You got to give it to him. But I'm not a big – you can't copy somebody else. Every single post – Vitalis, you got to watch this kid for Nebraska, man. Every time something happens, he is Patrick Mahomes incarnate. All the celebrations.
I have to watch him. I haven't watched much Nebraska football.
It's a little too much. It's just a little too much to me. Like, you got to kind of be your own dude at some point. And
if you guys followed me for Saturday night, we were on USC TT. It automatically hit. It was easy. I had USC TT first half. Came in easy. If you guys watched the Michigan State player, I don't know who got hurt, but he got carted off the field. I don't know what happened. He was not moving when they put him into the ambulance. I did not see a thumbs up, anything. It was very bad. So I hope he's okay. I didn't see it.
Well, I didn't realize that. I was deep in something else last night when when those late night games came out. But here's Vitalis. You guys make sure you follow him on x.com/Vitalis Bets. Give him a follow.
Yeah,
He's putting plays out there for you guys on the free. All you got to do is check him out, show some support, show some love as you guys do to our community. Make sure you're following Vitalis Bets on X.
Yeah, Wayne Matthews, the linebacker for Michigan State, was injured in that game. Was released from the hospital. In fact, he returned to campus with the team. He posted on social media today.
Good.
Thank you for all your prayers and support. He's doing a lot better. He said he'll be back in no time.
Love it.
Good. You don't want to see, you don't want to see anybody, right? But these college kids, especially, like.
Wow. Wilson just ran. He got his over in running yards. If you guys had Wilson over, he just got it. You got whoever had it, you guys just got it. Congratulations.
Go Russ. Okay.
Russ Cook, baby.
Yeah. He can't throw the ball, but he can
run.
run.
Here right now, though, guys, you called for it. This is just for a quick. He's got his own set of plays, or just this is how dumb the Giants are. I mean, I hope
Wait. Dart's in. Dart.
Is it Dart? Is it Dart?
That's it.
We got the Dart era? He's only in there to spell Russ, I would assume.
Wait, is
Yeah, it's
that,
not even
was
that.
that
I mean,
Dart was that Dart running the last play?
The series they've designed some plays for him, and that's what bad teams do. They throw the backup in there for a play, and
Oh, okay. They just throw in one play. He had to get his oxygenation. Is that?
Yeah, you gotta give him a little.
Already, they've run a play or two from him for him in a previous game too. So. Just goofy, you throw him in there. Now you're stuck with 2nd and 7, basically in nowhere land here.
I think Mike said that their bye game is coming up, right? Pretty soon.
No, it's week. I think
Week
it was like
4 or
week
5?
11 or 12 or something.
Oh,
like
week
that.
11. No, that's too long. I need Dart in there like sooner. Like I need Dart in there now. Like.
Anthony Gallo says Dart's out quicker than a fart. Yeah.
Yeah. No, and here's a sack on the next play because you got whatever rhythm. I don't know. It just doesn't feel like something you do in professional football.
Well, I mean, Russ is what, 40 years old, and he goes out there and runs 30 yards downfield. I mean, the guy's probably winded. You're going to give him a quick suck on the O2 tank, like a mountain climber in the Himalayas, and you tell him to get back at it.
Now.
So I have both streams up, and I gotta say I can read the chat a lot better on the normal stream. So I have both chats up. I have both streams up going on right now.
Really?
Because I want to see what the chat's doing. I want to keep them involved.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, was that a run or a pass? What's going on?
Yeah, Russ with a big keeper here, but this will be 3.
If you guys have Wilson's over running yards, you hit it.
They're gonna punt down 10. These guys are great, man.
4th and 4. They're gonna go for it, Ramon. They need this. Their season is on the line. They need this.
Here comes the goofy punter. He's going to punch.
Oh, my God.
Remigio is going to run it back and hit my 40-1 here right now. Come on, Remigio. They almost blocked it. Here's the Remigio.
Yeah, he doesn't even soccer style the kick. At least
I like that soccer.
There's the man with the orange gloves, guys. There was the man with the orange gloves. They just
I love the soccer type of kicks from the side.
Yep. It's a different approach to the way that they kick it. I like that style.
I'd get those Aussie punters. That's what I like. I like those Aussie punters.
I'm still surprised there's not more Aussie guys that make their way into the lineup. Them boys are fierce, man. They're battling. They're scrimmage. They're just pushing the huddle all over the place. Well, the Giants are
fill in the blank.
Gianting. Giants and Jets. Tough spot. How about this? The transition from New York City to Los Angeles, the second biggest media market out there. The Chargers, the Rams. Chargers are charging.
AJ, thank you. I like it. Like it in the chat. I hope you stay for the duck race. We're going to do the duck race.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm not going to lie, guys. Like Monday Night Football hasn't been good to me. So I might actually skip Monday Night Football. For whatever reason, I'm going through the stats. And I haven't been winning on Monday Night Football. So I might actually just skip. Like, sometimes you just got to like Sunday Night Baseball or Sunday Baseball. The catchers take a rest or they put I'm done. I ain't going to do it. I ain't going to give my profit away.
I'll tell you what, it's funny you say that, Vitalis, because I was looking at my college football, and it's like the thing that's killing me are the totals. Like I can pretty sharply dial into the sides, but the totals, I think I got to stay away from totals in college football, at least for a little bit till we get a little paper move them a little bit to see what happens here. But
I totally agree. I think an over is going to hit, and it comes in like they can't throw or nothing.
Oh, I told you guys about that one game there. It was like. It's funny because the sub and I were talking with that Louisville game, and he's like, "Oh, it's down a whole touchdown from." It was like right off the game started, and there was a couple 3-and-outs or whatever, and he's like, "It's down a whole touchdown. You think we should live bet the over?" And I was like, "I'm going to make a bunch of college bets today. I don't need to bet this one." That one ends up going over, and it was because of I forgot the fourth quarter bunches points, and The game that should have gone over goes under. It's like, oh man, the Michigan game, I had the under in that game. That game fucking flew over the total. I liked Michigan too. That pisses me off. There's Sub. I was just saying, Sub. We were talking about that Louisville.
Sub.
Talking about what now?
That Louisville game when you text me and you were like, you think we should take the down a whole touchdown? And I was like, nah, it's all right. And then the fucking that game goes over. And was it the TCU game that went under? And that game should have been over. There was like, I don't know if it was TCU, 14 tries in the fourth quarter. Steve Bailey says, Mikey, hockey season's coming quick. Love seeing preseason has started. Dude, you know I love hockey. That's my favorite sport. Although I'll tell you what, with this baseball season, it's hard to argue success versus excitement. Profit versus enthusiasm. Enthusiasm is profit.
Copy that.
You know what I mean? All of a sudden you get into it. You put the TV on the deck and watch a late night baseball game in summer. Not doing that in the winter. Although I might be a rare breed. I want to build an igloo out in my yard this winter and run some power out there and enjoy myself in an igloo. Maybe you guys will see me live broadcasting from an igloo.
Igloo.
I can't find anybody that wants to do it with me. So you know the recycle bin. You get those recycle bins. You guys know the recycle bin. I'm not a fucking asshole. Well, I am an asshole, but you guys know the recycle bins. Fill those things with snow. It snows enough up around here. You could do that. Spray it down with some water so it freezes. That thing will stay all winter. I've thought about it. I thought about the schematics. I saw you gotta alternate. The bottom row, then the next row on top of it has to go over the cracks in the previous row. I've looked at the schematics. It's somebody to do it. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, that does sound like a lot of work.
That, and I called somebody in to try to find a curling rink. This is years ago, to put a curling rink in my yard.
Stop it.
Mm-hmm. I got a spot that's pretty flat. So I was like, dude, I'd love a curling rink. Just let me see what it's looking like. A buddy of mine has a excavator, and he's like, you could do it, but you got to do this and that and the other thing. And I was like, there's a curling rink in town. By the airport, as a matter of fact. And for team building events, when I was back in the old corporate America world, they'd go to those things. It was fun. The stones are mad expensive, though.
So, guys, the Ravens on Monday Night Football, I just checked their team total is 28.5. They're going against the Lions. The Lions aren't what they used to be, but 28.5 is a big total, even for Monday Night Football, where you don't want to be embarrassed on national TV. They're 2-0, but I can't take 28.5. I'm just going to say it. I won't take it. That's too high. It's too high.
I don't like the hook in there. 27.5, I'd consider it. You know,
right?
It might only seem like a point, and it's like, what's the big deal? But that point, it's a big deal.
But they are 2-0 to the team total over, and the Lions are 1-1. So
I saw the big money was coming in on that over.
Let me see what the over is.
50, it was 51.5. I think even as early as this morning, but it's
so I have 53.5.
Yeah,
juice to the under. So
God, that's high.
That's high.
It's a lot of points, Ramon, isn't it? Where the hell are they all going to come from?
The Ravens.
Where do you see the Lions now this season? But
4th and 1, are they going for it? Who was offsides?
Grading them. They're saying they're not what they used to be. I don't know what they used to be. I don't think they've ever accomplished anything. But if you're mean, they're not.
Last year's team.
You like the Packers right now, obviously, right now in that division.
I love the Packers. Love them.
Well, you got to figure the Vikings with injury, right? They've got the J.J. McCarthy issues. The Bears
don't worry about that, Mike. We ain't going back to J.J. We go with Carson Wentz.
No.
You're probably right. It's probably going to be Carson.
I know that you don't lose your job to injury, but maybe if
you know what though. Speaking of not losing your job to injury, was it Koo for the Falcons. Is it Koo, whatever the fuck it is? He's out. The kicker to the Falcons. You see that? We talked about that last week. They brought that kid in. Or
the guy today, I mean, he knuckleballed one that was that was one of the worst kicks of the season today.
The Falcons just announced, the Falcons. They just had made the announcement like Thursday, I think it was, that they said, good luck to you on your, or they gave him the celebratory get the fuck out of here text or tweet. And yeah.
4th and 1 at the 55, and they refuse to go for it. Like, what are they afraid of? It's the Giants. Like, they don't go for it?
Right.
I think it was the Giants that called the timeout, right?
Right, it was the Giants.
Yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't go for it after that.
Yeah.
So Neighbors has 0 catches. Wan'Dale Robinson has 0 catches. What a joke. I mean, the Giants have terrible game plan here.
Well, that's got to fall back.
Horrible game plan. Yes, you're correct. Horrible game.
I took some Giants to give up a sack this drive, plus 155.
Amen. No problem. We'll buy it too.
I like that sub. I like those live props. You guys are slowly enticing me into these live drive props. Nothing like Sharpie coming in there talking about, all right, this guy's going to strike out.
Sharpie.
We need a little Sharpie in our life here. He'll probably be around on Tuesday.
He's still pulling out that black book. I haven't talked to him in a while.
He's got the black book.
Okay.
He's still firing.
So who's the favorite? I haven't been following baseball. Who's the favorite for MVP?
Well, Aaron Judge is the favorite for the American League MVP. He'll probably win it. Unfortunately, he's up. Cal Raleigh. Look,
right.
Judge is incredible, but Cal Raleigh. The argument that you could be made here is not only did he beat Mickey Mantle's record for most home runs by a switch hitter, but he's done
a catcher.
Catching. Yeah, I mean, that makes the catching, very valuable, right? Nick Handy likes Cal Raleigh to get that MVP.
Yeah. So far, from what I've heard, like Cal,
Cal's the guy. It's a hell of a performance. You can't argue it. I mean, the guy's the heart and soul of that Mariners team.
I agree, and just the toll that the catchers have to take game after game. Yeah.
The knees. That's the worst thing. I can't imagine the knees. Still think about. Was it Major League? The guy's talking about his knees, and he's down in the Mexican leagues there, and they're like, "You got to come back." And he's like, "Are you kidding?" Good stuff. Yeah, I get Cal Raleigh. I still think it's you can't argue. I mean, look, there's some guys.
Oh, let's go! Keep going. Who's 44? Who's 44?
Well, that's Cam Scattaboo. He's the only guy out here playing today, really.
Literally the only guy performing.
Only one who cares, huh? At least he's catching passes. I don't know.
This is the man you want to get the ball to. Other than Neighbors, Neighbors and Wan'Dale.
Neighbors. I got Neighbors.
Scattaboo is the man for sure. The Giants got themselves a winner in Scattaboo.
Gaucho, what you take, the elderberries or what? Like what's going on? Like I hit the gummies too. Let me know. Like what?
Yeah, I went pretty deep tonight.
That's good stuff. It's funny. Right. I was at a friend's house the other day, and I was grabbing something out of the fridge, and I saw there was like 3 chocolate bars. And I was like, Are these medicated chocolate bars? He's like, yeah. I was like, what are you doing with them? He's like, I don't know. My wife won't let me take them. I was like, you want one? And I was like,
yeah. Put it in my pocket.
Something that is not medicated, but I'm very intrigued on the Reese's Oreo cups. Is this real life? I'd like to try the Reese's Oreo, or it's the other way around. The Oreo Reese's. Let's see if I can.
Well, I won't lie to you guys. I took half that medicated chocolate bar and I was fucked up for a day and a half. Friday night and Saturday.
It's all
the
podcast.
The edibles fucking send me to the moon, man. It's like I'm good. Maybe it's because I'm drinking too, but once they hit, it's like woo.
It's just real life. I mean, I'm going for that. Okay,
that looks pretty good. You ever tried the white Oreo cookies with the chocolate filling, Ramon? The reverse Oreo?
No, I like the golden Oreo though. The white cookie,
yellow ones, or the
frosting. But I used to be like a double stuff when I was a kid, and then of course you grow out of it. Then I said, I went to the regular, but now that I'm in my late 50s, I like the triple stuff.
I'll tell you guys, I rolled the old dessert option at a friend's house the other night there, and the dessert option was something I saw. It was one of those things when you're scrolling through Twitter and the chef's on the timeline and they're like, check this out, and it looked good. And then they go back and they show you how to make it. An apple, peel the apple, pop it down in 8 pieces, throw a fucking crescent roll around the outside of it. Then you toss butter sugar boiled down mixture in there with a can of Mountain Dew of all things. I would have never guessed that. And that thing gets
You up
done
all night, Mountain Dew, right?
Holy fuck!
Got to do the dew.
It was fantastic. It took me about 3 minutes to make it. It was so fucking good. Oh man, you guys got to try it if you haven't tried it. Go to the store, crescent rolls. Get the can of crescent rolls. Get an apple, and you got to have sugar and butter, right? And I would highly recommend a vanilla ice cream to go with it. Put the two together. Holy shit! It took about 40 minutes to cook. Damn, those things were good. It was apple pie without the huss and the fuss. It was great.
Love it.
I got to get some ice.
Ice,
baby.
Wait, did he catch that?
Yeah, but there's one of the referees is throwing
Phantom flag. Oh,
yeah, it's going to be illegal touching, kind of like Mike's last date. Oh, he left. So he went out of bounds first, so can't do that.
How is that out of bounds with his 2 feet in?
Well, you can't run out of bounds voluntarily and be the first man to touch the ball when you come back in. So,
what?
Yeah, you got to stay within that white line. You can't run your route there. If you're forced out, you can come back in and touch the ball. But he did it voluntarily. He actually just kind of slipped. So Wandale's, he's a no-show here with no receptions. Neighbor's a no-show. I think that chain around his neck says lock, or I don't know what that says, but the receivers are a no-show here for the Giants tonight.
Yeah, nothing out of Wandale Robinson really either.
This fucking under was free money again.
Free money.
Literally.
Why isn't Razor Picks sending me this stuff?
Well,
He's
you can
all
join
in
the
AC,
club.
playing Baccarat or playing Pie Gal when he's supposed to be sending me these plays.
Hey, you can get my picks. I'll hook you up. We gave it out on the Win Club tonight, going with this
Win
under
Club.
Pie Gal. I don't know anybody that plays Pie Gal.
Stop it, Pie Gal. You just play for the bonuses. That's all you play for.
I wouldn't even know where to be. I don't even know what that means.
Does want a big ball here, but terrible pass. It was almost caught, actually, but trying to get it to Neighbors, and he's hurt.
Yeah, thrown into double coverage. Why not?
I was in Vegas.
Yeah.
One of the few times that I was out there with MMA Jeff, and Jeff disappeared from the. I'm pretty regimented. I'm roulette and blackjack, and Jeff Jeff goes over and he's like, all right, somebody wants to teach me backer at. And I was like, all right, go get it. And he comes back and he's up a ton. He's like, oh, I'm up so much. I was like, look at all this. And he had stacks of chips. I was like, what the fuck happened? He's like, I don't even know. I said, what did you do? He's like, I don't even know how to explain it.
What do you mean, red or blue? What'd you put down?
Yeah, I don't know what he did. And then Craps was the other one that he was playing on too. I don't want to play new. I don't want to experiment with new games. I want to play the games I know when I'm there, you know. But he was for it, and he benefited from it. So
Love it.
that was at the Tropicana, boys. How about that, Ramon? The Tropicana.
Love the Tropicana. Love it. If you guys go out, if you're ever at the Flamingo, go to the back side of the alley. Go across the street. You'll come to, it's called the Swinging Door. It's where all the locals go to drink. $1 beers, $2 domestic. Wait, $1 domestic, $2 foreign. It's one of the best places to hang out at if you're ever in Vegas. Swinging Door.
Dude, I like to go to Old Vegas. That's my
Okay, yeah, the strip, right? Yeah.
Get down there and spend. You know, you get the first and foremost. Let's be real. You got lower minimums, right? That you're not paying $25 a hand to play blackjack. You can pay. Yeah. You can go as low as even $5. They had $5 tables. Girls dancing in the center of the fucking ensemble and set up there on the floor. It's good.
It's out of date, but if you go to the Queens down at the old strip, it's always a party down there. Like they get wild. Yeah, shit. Sign me up.
That's a good time.
Yeah.
What's that one that's got the zip line? What's that hotel that's got the zip line? That
it's from like center to center. I don't think it's attached to a hotel. It's just on its own.
There's a restaurant there that's up at one of them top stories that we went to. It was a good time. It's a good time. Fun times.
I just heard last Friday the Golden Gate, and I don't want to see anyone out of a job, but Golden Gate got rid of all their dealers. They went to electronic gaming, and they had open bar Friday to like release all the electronic games. People got hammered.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
They probably cleaned up too with those electronic games. See, the problem, you know, and you could argue with the change of the 3-2 and 6-5s and auto shufflers, you can argue that you're losing the edge through that process. But electronic gambling now, the electronic gaming, it's like slots.
Yeah, I agree.
It's fucking slots. Look, I said slots, and look how Sub perked up. Sub seems like a slot guy. Sub, you a big slot guy?
No, I can't say I am.
So when I'm in Reno, I play a lot of craps, and now they're making like $10, $15 minimum, and they're pushing everyone to the electronic tables, which is called bubble craps. And it's not even the same. So
when I went to Amsterdam, this is quite a few years ago, but when I was in Amsterdam, everything was automated. It was all electronic, and I was like, and that was packed. There were tons of people. They loved it, and I just kept thinking to myself, like, you're losing something in this process.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah, the customer service, right? Yeah.
I learned a new roulette strategy. So I've told you guys before about my roulette process, right? You take a number, you go my number's 18. I go 2 to the left, it's like 19 and 31. I go 2 to the right, it's 6 and 36 or whatever. So you're covering 1/6 of the board when you play that process.
Everyone watch this play. Watch this play right now. Russell Wilson throws a dime. There's a fumble, a phantom flag at the end. I don't know what's going on. And I'm watching it.
So I saw this. I'm gonna have to. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be legit, but I saw this video, I guess, Twitter video, whatever. The guy's like, you know how you beat the dealer? They're in roulette. They're spinning the wheel and then they spin the number. And apparently, it's like the guy was relating it to Steph Curry. Steph Curry knows when he goes to the free throw line how to shoot his shot, right? He's going to make it 100% of the time or 99% of the time. And so the dealer knows within 99% of the time the way that, because he's doing it so often, how he can
he gets within
hit the number to miss
1% of the number, right? Yeah.
Right. So they said right before he releases the ball, you tell him, look here, and you try to distract him like you would do Steph
I
Curry.
love
at the free throw
that.
line.
I love that. Love that.
I don't know if it's going to work. I'm going to try it. I'll be back to you guys to report about it. We'll let you know when I get to the casino if that actually works or not. But if I can distract the guy enough and get him off his mark, maybe we'll find a way to get a new winning edge.
I'll be like the Kings and pull out a cowbell, like bah, 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 bah. Let him kick me out.
Start buzzing him. You only need at 35-1. You only need to hit a couple times before you move on. Move on to the next one.
Just make sure you're 000. Don't play like 000. If there's any 000, just walk away.
Yeah, if there's 000, get the fuck out of there.
Right.
The last time I was in
Jackson
Vegas,
Dart.
Wait, was that Dart right there with that check down?
Yeah, time to bring him in here on 2nd and 3. That's when you do it, you know. After Russ makes his best 3 passes of the day, Brian as well bring in Jackson Dart right now to hand it off to Scatterbo up the middle to the 11.
Hey, we're in the 4th quarter, guys. I didn't even know. We're in the 4th quarter. Let's go. Whoop, whoop.
that's the writing on the wall, Ramon. Coach doesn't want him. Ownership was like, well, draw a few plays up for him, and you can go ahead and put him in there.
Nice run. I don't know who did it. Nice run. Let's go. 44.
Yeah, Dart's in there for a second consecutive play.
Remember, we have the +9, guys. We have the +9. Let's go.
Yes. Scatterbo again. The depth chart actually has Jameis Winston as the number 2 guy, but Dart has the extra separate package here.
We have to make a change. If the Giants are going to come out with this play, we have to make a change. It has to happen. I don't care about Russell Wilson cooking. We got to put the new blood in, right? I need new blood.
Well, too late, Vitalis, because you know what?
What do you
Russell
mean too late?
Wilson's back in the game. Yep, we got Dart out of there.
No.
You know, 2 plays in the red zone. We're really smart about this, but Wilson does throw a completion down here to the
Ramon, we have 14 minutes, and this is the season on the line. We need to make KC 0-3. 0-3. KC 0-3. The public won't even know what to do. They'll flip out. Like, I can't wait for the Twitter comments.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy about the Chargers situation, beating the team that everyone thought maybe was going to be the number 1 team right now, with the Chiefs down to 0-2. And the Chargers, they got a few breaks in there, but I thought it felt like they were going to win the whole time. Actually, I wasn't in a panic mode as a fan here, and I was on a show today. I actually said I thought the score would be 23-20 today, that the Chargers would win. I was on a show this morning, and funny that was the score, but what's
What's what are you seeing that I'm not
seeing?
seeing?
It's an injury here for the Chiefs.
He's out in the frog position. He got a hammy.
What a strange week 3 we've had, boys.
Strange week 3, fellas. Strange week 3.
Just seems like if you're the Giants, you got a lot of work to do. I'll tell you what, I was one of those guys. Now, maybe it's because
I already know that.
I don't like I wasn't high on the Commanders. I'm certainly not high on the Cowboys. And I said, I thought the Giants had a good shot to be the number 2 team in the NFC East. But
not the number 2. No.
Not at 0-2 here. I mean, certainly what I saw from the Cowboys today didn't strike me as they're the number 2 team, but fucking Commanders still, even with Jaden Daniels out, found a way to go make some things happen. It's going to be a field goal.
Who's number 3? Is that Dart?
Okay, Gano is going to try one. He was injured earlier here. They said he was questionable to play, but
they said, get your busted ass out there. We need these 3 points, and he's
able to make this one a 25-yarder. So, apologize but he obviously wasn't in there on the long one. So,
but don't they have a field goal kicker and a punt kicker? You tell me the punt kicker can't kick it 15 yards?
That's what I question too, Vitas.
No, it wasn't. He was in there because Gano is injured. You see, he winces here at the end.
But that was Gano right there. That was Gano.
Yeah, no, Gano definitely took this kick. But look at him wince here after the kick right now. They went with the punter earlier because Gano was questionable. But I guess for a 25-yarder, he can go out there and swing the leg.
You did.
I just question how difficult can it be if your leg stretched as a kicker? How difficult
I
can
don't
it
know.
be?
What's your distance, Mike?
I don't know.
I can only go about 25 now. I can.
Yeah, but I'm not a punt kicker either. So I mean, those punt kickers' legs come way above their head when they're done with it. How hard can it be to kick a field goal?
So 10 minutes left. Just telling everyone
in the game. This guy tried a field goal, the punter, and it was blocked.
Yeah.
10 minutes left. We have +9. We in the positive. We winning. Let's go.
Be fun to do a little live scenario, us trying to kick field goal placements from 10, 15, 20, 25 yards. But that's the story for the Atlanta kicker. You guys heard that story, right? The
room to run.
He was watching kicks getting missed, and his wife said to him, you could miss like that. He was like, okay. And then he went and he took it serious. He got a coach, got a kicking coach. First he went out and he was making some kicks and he saw that he could make them. He went out, he got a coach, and he went to the CFL. He got picked up from the CFL by the Falcons, and there you go. So hey, maybe there's hope. Sub. Maybe there's hope. You want to be a field goal kicker, sub?
Guys, check it out. We tried the hour duck race. We can't do it. It doesn't work. So at the 5-minute mark, 5-6 minutes, whatever Mike wants to do, we're going to have a duck race for everyone who stayed for the whole time. I'm going to put $25 up for anyone. Now, I got to say, you have to have Venmo. You have to be able to DM me. $25 duck race if you're going to stay for the whole stream.
There it is.
Yeah, that's interesting. It's a very similar story to the great Dallas kicker, Aubrey. He had the same deal. His wife told him, he said, I think I can do this. His wife told him that he could go out there and do it.
Maybe maybe I'm mixing the two. Maybe I fucked him up.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey,
Atlanta just mentioned the
support of the girl behind you. I give, let's go. Okay. If your girl's telling you could do it, go for it. Yep.
As long as they're not telling you you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, cheers to that. Let me tell
you. You're a piece of shit. When are you going to do something productive?
I'm going to get more ice, guys. More ice commodity. I'll be back.
All right, you guys heard the deal. You're going to stick around. We'll finish this thing off with a duck race. We'll get the ones in the chat for you guys that want to be a part of the duck race. Get those ones. We might as well get them flowing now. Put a one in the chat if you want to be a part of the duck race. Going forward, I think we'll just take members that are here and part of this thing. But while you guys are here, room to run. I'll throw in a 30-day membership. Maybe Ramon will do the same. I'm not going to speak for him.
No, always on the streams for sure.
Room to Run says he's a 6-month member of Winnable. All right. We'll find a way to get you set up if you win Room to Run. Because Karen, anything. The answer is no. All right, I got Room to Run, Chris Manriquez, Tarek B, and Nicholas Handy. I'll get Algus in there. Algus is always good to be a part of the racing.
Duck race.
You guys love it. I love it. We always have a good time with it. Appreciate you guys watching us. Make sure you hit that thumbs up if you haven't done so. Just hanging out, man. This is what it's all about. Trying to find an opportunity to spend some time with you guys, give you some of our best bets, bring in our guys. We'd love to hang out. I enjoy spending time with you guys. I missed UFC on Saturday, but I'll tell you what, I was also somewhat refreshed by not having the 7-hour stream. So we'll be back for UFC Australia. It's just nice. You know, we go 6, 7, 8 weeks sometimes without a break, and we're doing it every Saturday. So it's nice to get a little break in there and see Oh, the sun's up. Oh, we do have family and friends. It's nice to be a part of that. So that being said, though, UFC Saturday will be back. They're going to be in Australia down under. Bunch of cheeky cunts down there. Bunch of Sheilas making some UFC action, but it's going to be fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
All right, I got Room to Run, Chris Manriquez, Tarek B, Nicholas Handy, Algus R. Lopez, Stop Geo Engineering, and Dale Thick. If you haven't heard your name, put a 1 in the chat. And we'll get you guys a part of the duck race here. We're going to give away some free memberships. We're going to give away some cash. It'll be fun. Man, that last UFC card, I fucking hammered him.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird one this weekend.
What happened?
A lot of local fighters, a lot of kind of low level fights.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw MMA tips with some Cuban Gaucho. I saw some plays out there. You got 3-pack out there. Redbeard says my membership doesn't matter. Of course it does, Redbeard. You want me in? Just put a 1, Redbeard. That's all you got to put. Just a 1. Looks like this. Looks like this. Look, see that? Up. But we do take half off because you're a Mets fan, Redbeard. With all due respect.
Hello? Can you guys
Yeah.
hear me?
We're here.
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay. I was saying the Contender Series, is that Sean? Are you guys doing okay in that? I haven't been keeping up. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, that's Tuesday. Tuesday's the Contender Series.
Really enjoy it.
It's been fun, but the fun part about it is it's a 2.5 hour stream. So we get in there, we talk some other sports as well. But man, you get in there, you hit them hard, you hit them quick, and you move the fuck on. We've had the first week was kind of, I'd say the first week was kind of tough. It was a little disappointing, but they're focused on finishing. They've done a good job with that. And that fucking guy
having a breakout game here, everyone.
Wow, Thornton.
That's no catch.
Is that an eye, Redbeard? Are you fucking going against the grain?
Yeah, he didn't finish the catch there.
Stop Geo says, say it with me. He hasn't finished what he's going to say, but I believe he's going to say, fuck the Mets. I don't know. Stop Geo. Am I off? Stop Geo. Am I off? Am I off on the rest of that, brother?
And I think we'll have, I'm not sure the time yet. We're trying to get the guests locked up, but we'll have this week's preview of Contender Series. I believe tomorrow at I think it's going to be 9 or 9:15 Eastern time here for Contender Series preview with VB and his guests. So we'll have it here, but we're trying to finalize that time here, I think.
Such a terrific addition, Ramon. You guys do a great job with that. And the fact that you guys already have the UFC Perth out there is huge. Boy, we got the Dana White Contender Series. Ramon Scott featuring VB MMA picks.
Whoa! What a catch! But they went right back to Thornton, the same exact route, and he made an incredible catch with a very tight coverage. He was blanket coverage. In fact, it could have been interference. No flag at all, and Thornton makes an incredible catch. He's going to be down at the 1.
Let's go. Give it to Kelsey. Give me Kelsey. God damn it. Give me a Kelsey touchdown right now. We're running out of time.
They're not going to award him.
VB MMA picks. Number 4.
They're not going to award him.
Number 4, Ramon, on the MMA tip site.
Probably going to probably run it in here. Straight ahead. Touchdown. Kareem Hunt.
Fuck. You guys were talking about Hunt pregame. K Hunt. If you were going to say K Hunt in a single word. What would that sound like, Sub?
Did you see
I'm gonna go back
Phillips
to
on
the
the
well here and
Giants?
take
He just gave up on that tackle. He just gave up. Phillips on the Giants. He don't care no more.
He's done. He got flagged. He's pissed. He's checked out of the game. Sometimes that happens when you take a couple. As a guy that's played in some competitive sport, you take a couple penalties. You're like, I'm just checked out. My head's checked out.
What
it happens.
was the unsportsmanlike conduct on that?
A phantom flag thrown.
What?
Right.
That wasn't a throat slash. He was going like this. I mean, what are they?
Oh, that's a throw slash.
Please.
Can't do that.
We gotta keep it.
Slash.
You gotta keep it PG for the kids. Stop it.
There you go, Sub. What's that look like?
He was putting on a golden
Put it in the
sash.
chat, Sub.
Unsportsmanlike. A golden. What?
I missed it. What was it?
He did a throw slash.
Just asking you what that looks like. If you had
I'll
to say
show
it
you a throat slash.
Single word.
Maybe he was just throwing like the scarf around.
The Republicans just tried to take me off the air. Butker missed wide left.
All right. It's quite the
ooh, by a little. So all we need now. Yeah, I don't even know what that. Yeah, we need a touchdown, don't we?
I'm going to go back to the well and take the Giants to give up a sack this drive.
Huh? We still got Giants +9 plus Russell Wilson to throw an interception. Let's go, guys.
Russ, and in all fairness, we got the over 20 and was it 20?
Did we jump on that?
19.5 is the spot I got for that second half. So let's see what we can do. We're not out of this thing yet. 19.5 for the second half. We got 16 points. A touchdown gets us over the total. Let's go. We got 16 points. 19.5.
Trying to get this under here. Some of us are on the under. If you guys want to go with your over, where were you pregame? Right?
Oh, you can still get your under, but I'm just talking about the second half. Yeah, second half. We need 4 points. That would be 35. We got a 10-point middle, Ramon. It's all good. We're all in the game. We're all in the game. That's the most important thing here. Look at Thornton. 5 receptions, 71 yards, a touchdown on top of it.
In here. This game's over. We have one more drive. They'll probably go 3 and out. And,
damn.
Chiefs will win. And it'll be another terrible performance here by the Giants tonight.
Well, there's no doubt it's a terrible performance by the Giants. Jackson Dart, 1 carry, 3 yards, 3 overall yards on the game. No passes. They're not letting them pass it. They just put them in there as a little gotcha move. Gotcha.
Yep, that's what you want to do. Put a little guy in there. Right in the middle of the drives. Mess up the...
Wait. How far are you guys ahead of me? Because I see a commercial right now.
Yeah, I know. We're at commercial. We're just
waiting for the kickoff here.
I'm like, oh my God, what am I missing?
The truth says Giants touchdown could push on the spread. Yeah?
Yes, let's go, Truth. Let's go. That means Russell Wilson actually completing his passes, though.
It sure does. Hey, we got ourselves a little commercial ourselves. There we go. Smash that thumbs up button if you haven't done so.
The truth is always, the truth will set you free.
I was just going to say that, Ramon.
Okay, but the Giants, he gets a push on the spread, but so would have stopping them. So would stopping the Chiefs on that last drive. So that wasn't going to happen. The Giants aren't going anywhere on this
Well, the +9, +9.5. We take a Giants touchdown. Help me for the over on the second half. Keep you under for the full game.
Run up those Scatabo yards. Here's what they're going to do.
Scatabo! He was fun to watch. Was it Arizona State? Was that where he was? Can't quite remember. Arizona or it was one of them. One of them Pacific West Coast teams. Ramon, that's your neck of the woods.
Yeah, it was Arizona.
The Redbeard. He's gifting a Sports Money membership. My guy, Redbeard. Here's to you, brother. Thank you. Thanks for being here, Redbeard. Take a cheers to my guy, Redbeard, helping us gift a membership. Let's see who got it. And it goes to Mario Barrios.
There it is, sub.
Yeah, we got the sack. Yeah, that was an easy read.
On this series, it goes down. Give them a winner for sub.
The Sub Club. We got a video for that.
Wow, they convert on 3rd and long? Yeah, looks like it.
Darius Slayton's the only guy out here catching balls tonight. Flag is down.
Shout out to all you guys checking in with us tonight. 22-9, 5 minutes left in the Sunday night football battle royale. I don't know, boys. I'm curious to hear. Without you guys know my opinion here, but the NFC East, I'm very curious to hear your boys' opinions about this conference, particularly. We've seen them all play tonight. Hate on the Eagles if you want, but what do you think about this?
What are you talking? I mean, who's going to hate on the Eagles? I mean, do you really have that lack of a confidence in the Eagles? They're one of the best teams out there, Mike. Who here is going to talk down about these Eagles right now?
I certainly don't, but they have the toughest schedule, and some people will call me the
You're not
homer.
even paying attention.
I'm just asking you guys' opinion.
You don't even know your team. They're really good, man.
I'm just curious.
Who's hating on the Eagles on here, sub? The Eagles suck, right? Vitalis, how about these Eagles? They're pretty bad, huh?
Yep.
Look, I don't need you guys to tell me the Eagles are good. I'm asking the rest of the conference.
No, we're here to tell you how much they suck.
DJ Hardy's going to say the Eagles are trash, but I'm asking you guys for 2, 3,
they'll win
and
another
4.
game. DJ Hardy called it. Look at that.
Redbeard says
Washington's
the NFC
really
East is wide open. I'm curious your guys' opinions. Read between the lines, Ramon.
Great, huh?
You got the Commanders, the Giants, and the Cowboys.
Commanders, I don't know if you know their quarterback's out. Jaden Daniels, their quarterback, he's out. He's got injured last week. He might miss more time.
But Marcus Mariota comes in.
He's garbage, Mike. He's no good. He looked okay today. He's not really very good at all. I don't know if you watched Dallas. They are really bad, dude. Really bad. So if you want to, me to go at it with you, I will. Because
I just want to hear the opinion of the rest of the NFC East. That's all. Because people were saying this was a tough conference, and these guys, there were going to be 2 or 3 teams that were going to make the playoffs.
You listen to the wrong people.
The Cowboys obviously
have no defensive secondary at all.
What are the Eagles to win the division? They've got to be at least minus 5,000 right now.
It's got to be pretty high. But how about the Commanders? People like the Commanders as the number 2 team. Jaden Daniels is out.
Wandale Robinson.
Commanders went out there and kicked the shit out of the Raiders. Now it's the Raiders.
Oh, yeah. Raiders are
bad. Even though it was a bad bet today and the Eagles pulled it out, look at that stat. Those are just facts. That's it.
The Eagles are the most profitable team in the NFL with spreads between 3 points of pick'em. 9-0 against the spread. Wow. That's something.
Just saying. Just saying facts.
I guess it's the us versus them mentality, which is the second team in the NFC East.
Oh, no doubt about it. You guys got a complex. There's no doubt about it. The Eagles fans are insufferable. There's no doubt about that, Mike. I'll call you guys out on that. Listen to what you just said about trying. You're like not even sure.
Well, I'm just asking who the second team is in the NFC East. Let me be particular, Ramon, since I said it 3 different times. Let me in on what the second team is in the NFC East. The Commanders? Can't be the Giants. I mean, what are we seeing? Maybe
we've seen another terrible performance from the Giants, Mike. They're going to fall to 0-3 here tonight with
no, their season's over. No,
they might even get the money here by accident.
Let's go. We need a Giants touchdown.
Yes, sir.
DJ Hardy says he thinks Washington will be good next year. I'm not on. I'm a Daniels fan, so I like him, and I think that with him healthy, they can be a playoff team.
I couldn't even think that Wilson will sacrifice his body right there, but
no,
okay.
That was brilliant, wasn't it, Vitalis?
Yeah. Brilliant.
Why not bring Jackson Dart right there? Why not bring Jackson Dart in right there?
Let him run it right up the middle. Jackson Dart's first touchdown of his career.
Mike. That's what I would, if you're going to play these dumb games with your quarterback here.
Of course, Wilson panics and throws it out of bounds just because he panics.
You got to give him some time to adjust to the speed, Ramon. You got to give him a little chance to get out there, and you got some plays.
Bet the sack again, and Russ didn't want to. Now they're facing
Russell Wilson panics and throws it out. He knows that's 3rd and 9. He needs that.
That's the ball game.
3rd and gold. He needs it.
That's it. All right, guys.
Wow.
Yeah, heck it in.
Just awful.
God, awful by Wilson.
Kind of makes it look like Daniel Jones got out of town just in time.
Yeah.
You got to wonder if maybe Mike, I don't know if it was Daniel Jones's fault.
Certainly not. You saw what he did. Indianapolis is on fire right now. And that's the Colts are wide open to crush this thing.
Indiana Jones,
Jonathan Taylor, 102 yards, 3 touchdowns today on 17 carries. And Danny Dimes tosses one in there. Why not? Michael Pittman. Michael Pittman's back in the game again. Remember him?
You guys remember him? 5-yard line, those Giants. Michael Pittman's great, no doubt about it. Love Michael Pittman. Is one of my guys for sure out there. Man, a really great receiver, and I think he's got his man there a little bit. Michael Pittman from Bakersfield out here, Oaks Christian guy. All right. Hey, great job, Giants. You had a 1st and goal at the 5. You went incomplete, intentional grounding, sack, and then another
a pass way over the head.
Anything you could do wrong. Maybe you could let Scattaboo carry the ball there a couple times.
DJ Hardy says the New York Giants need a O-line, that's for sure. Yeah,
that is for sure, DJ Hardy.
It's funny because there's teams that, and Buffalo is one of these teams. I'll fall victim to it. They continue to draft shit after shit after shit, but it's not exciting draft picks, and they pick up O-line guys, and it's not sexy. And it's you don't get excited about the O-line guys, but then they bring in a guy like Josh Allen. Some teams go out there, they're building the O-line. You look at it like the Bengals.
Yeah.
Kind of didn't necessarily draft the O-line. They bring in Joe Burrow and they bring in some wide receivers, but you're leaving your quarterback vulnerable and you have no run game. And you do have to build a little bit. It does take a little time to build that O-line, build that D-line. They're not sexy fan picks and you're going to suck for a few years, but then you bring in a talent and you're good to go. And look, the Bengals are a victim of that. There's teams like in fairness with the Eagles, they were drafting O-line and D-line guys before they brought in Jalen Hurts. And even the Bills, same thing. Drafting O-line and D-line. It's like, really, we don't need this right now. Well, yeah, we do. We have to bring these guys in and find a way to get it done. And the Giants, you had Saquon, you had the talent. You see Danny Dimes, you had the talent. It leaves town and they go out there and they flourish. It just shows you do have to start, it goes even back to if you're playing PlayStation Madden, right? Everybody wants the flashy and dashy guys, but you have to bring in some talent to protect those guys before you bring in those guys. And then they'll learn the game and they can go out there and flourish. And I think we're kind of seeing that. Giants, you can bring Russell Wilson in all you want. You can bring Jackson Dart in all you want. But if you don't bring in at least an O-line to protect him, you're not going anywhere.
Nowhere.
And a D-line at the same time, so you can stop some of that running and force a team to the secondary. Then you fix the secondary. I should be a fucking GM. I should be a GM. I should at least I should be a
No, I would say no on that. Sub, I would say no on the Mike. Mike should run sports money. He should boss us around, but not a GM. No.
I should have some say in some team. I mean, look at the Broncos. Allegedly a great defense, and you're rolling on. I mean, you got J.K. Dobbins out there, and he can crush it, but you're sitting on Bo Dix. I mean, no one wants to sit on Bo Dix. Sub, you want to sit on Bo Dix? You want to sit on that Dix?
I think I'm good.
Sub, I love you. All right,
I'm ready for Jackson Dart. I mean,
bring him in. Only in women's volleyball, DJ Hardy, would I settle for a room attendant. But we do have women's volleyball coming up. We got college women's volleyball right around the corner.
Boom. Yeah, the other night, Nebraska set an attendance, number one team, set an attendance record there. So, great job.
They're prepping for us, boys. They are getting ready.
Stuffing the turkey. Let's go.
There it is. What are we talking about? Women's volleyball or Dallas? Do appreciate all you guys hanging out with us here tonight. We're down to it. We got maybe we'll get a second opportunity for the Giants to give us
neighbors. 4th and 4, they're going to kick it. If they kicked it at 4th and 1 on the 50, they're going to kick it right now.
Imagine, but man, look at all these chances. I mean, how many chances can they give these guys to cover the spread and they can't get it done?
Is this Jackson Dart's time?
Exactly.
Jackson Dart right here?
Just keep Wilson out.
Do they bring in
He's
Jackson
done cooked himself. He's done cooked himself. It's over.
Punt God is in there for the Chiefs.
This is where we go around the horn like we were talking about.
Wait, was that blocked? Oh, no.
It's like when we go over under 5.5 contracts. Do they bring in Jackson Dart? Yes or no? I say yes. Bring him in.
All right. So special teams couldn't dodge 2 blocks. Okay. 2 blocks. I know it's hard out there. It's hard.
It's almost an interception on that 3rd down. DJ Hardy says if Wilson comes in, it's a pick for sure. We cash our 3rd pick.
Let's go. Plus 190.
Oh, baby. Let's go. Pick that shit. Run it back to the house and cash it over.
Sub might have another sack out in there somehow.
I was just going to see if that line was still open. Unfortunately, it's not.
Don't worry, the Giants have already committed a penalty to start the drive.
It was all rum.
Yeah.
Neighbors has caught a ball.
A completion.
You are so far ahead of us, Ramon.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
You're getting that live stream from Dubai or something.
I'm on Peacock.
Yeah, Peacock. Yeah, Dubai. Yeah.
Yeah, I got neighbors.
2 minutes with 0 timeouts. Way to go, New York, to hold them, to save those timeouts for the crucial plays. Yep.
Showing the promo here for Packers and Cowboys. Packers are a 6-point favorite next Sunday night against
Take them.
Dallas.
Take them.
And,
Yep.
Take them. Take them.
Yep.
Take them.
Take him now too because
Jordan
it's
Love
change.
has to come back. He has to bounce back from this embarrassing shit that he did against the Browns.
I agree with that, Vitalis. And it's probably going to change. It'll probably be 7.5 by the time the game starts. So you're getting below that key.
7.5 with Dallas at home. There's no way. Yeah. That's America's team. There's no way. There's no way. 7 maybe, not 7.5. There's no way.
Rather get it early than late.
I'd rather take it early. Yeah, I would.
James Hollihan says Dallas Cowboys will destroy the Packers. I don't know.
Oh my god!
Did you see this week? Did you see this week against the Bears?
The Bears had 24 points before halftime.
Dude.
Yeah, I'm embarrassed that I was on Dallas. I said I won't fall for this. This will be the game that Dallas. No. Not at all. So,
I thought Dallas was going to pick them up this week too. I thought there was no way. I was talking about it on like Tuesday or Wednesday. I was like, "There's no way." Fucking Bears
lost defensively there in the first half for sure. And I would think, I would think the Packers. Now, look, I thought the Packers were one of my top plays today. So they, really struggle. The Browns defense is for real. I did say, the Browns did end up getting a touchdown, but I was on a show today saying I thought the Browns might have trouble scoring a touchdown today against Green Bay, but it took them, 4 quarters to do it. But they did, or maybe 3. I don't know at the end there, but they did get it done. But
the ball bounces and hits the ground. That would have been the interception that we needed.
Instead, on the 4th and 6, Russ did try to run and got tackled. So the game is over again.
Wow.
It's real sad today.
One of the sad day for the Giants.
One of the best guys doing this type of stuff, broadcasting, sports betting. Dave Sharapan passed away today after a short battle with cancer. And I know a lot of people are thinking about Dave out there. Ran a great show on YouTube with Matt Peralt, the Bostonian in the book. And we lost Dave today, and a lot of people are sad.
I'm sad, but it's not like this podcast. Let's go. Duck race.
Goddamn right. Let's talk about who's in here. We've got
Who
Room to
wants
Run,
Duck
Chris
race?
Manriquez, Tarek B, Nicholas Handy, Algus R. Lopez, Stop Geo Engineering, Dale Fick, AJ's in the house, Brandon Smith, and Redbeard. If you haven't heard your name, put a 1 in the chat, and we will get you guys included.
Remember, there's subscriptions on the line. $25. You have to have Venmo, and you have to DM me. So, try to follow me.
Follow our guy Vitalis. Of course, I got DJ Hardy added in there. It's going to be a small duck race here. You guys have large odds to
the ducks are heading to the pond.
Room to Run, Chris Manriquez, Tarek B, Nicholas Handy, Algus R. Lopez, Algus R. Stop Geo Engineering, Nicholas Handy, Dale Fick, AJ, Brandon Smith, Redbeard, DJ Hardy. Appreciate all you guys that are hanging out with us here tonight. I'm gonna drop these boys in the duck race.
Duck race.
This is the deal. Let's get them in there. Don't be one of those guys that comes in later and like, oh, I put my name in. I didn't see you.
Right. We ain't going to have that.
Nope.
I'm just waiting for the Giants Twitter to release the final score so I can tell them that their season's over. I'll be the first one.
Make sure you do include me on that tweet. I don't care if I get blocked from the Giants fucking.
Yes. Oh, here he goes. Here he goes.
We're ready
Here we
to
go.
go. We got cash on the
Ready
line.
to
We got
go.
3 subs on the line. Cheers to everybody involved here. It's a minute. Race. We tried the hour.
Minute duck race.
Minute duck race. We tried an hour. What it defaulted
that
to
didn't
like
work.
20 minutes, something like that. Let's go. A minute's good though. We can get through a minute. No problemo. I'm gonna say Redbeard comes out of here from nowhere. Redbeard's gonna be the guy that comes out from nowhere. Typical Mets fan. Out of nowhere, there they go. Let's see
I'm
what
going to
happens.
go with room to run on the outside here, stalking the pace.
His duck is stalking the pace, Ramon. That is a fair call. But here comes Redbeard making a move. Up, he's falling back.
We're coming down that stretch. Oh my God, who's going to get
It's going to be DJ Hardy or Room to Run. It's going to be one of the two. It's going to be one of the two.
Dale Fick. Let me tell you why. Dale Fick's the best of all the guys. Dale Fick.
Who won?
Dale Fick.
Dale Fick again? Oh my God.
Again.
This guy has a miracle duck.
Dale always wins, man. Dale wins all the time. Mike, he wins all the time. He loves winning. He can't stop winning, Dale Fick.
You win so much, you're going to say, please don't let Dale Fick win anymore. Dale Fick, Chris Manriquez, Nicholas Handy, AJ, and Redbeard were the top 5. Shout out to none other than Dale Fick. Dale Fick, reach out to the boys here. Reach out to us on X. We'll get you set up, get you ready to roll. Congrats. We love duck races, boys. That's it. That's how we do it. That's the deal. That's the way things go down here in Chinatown. And none of us are in Chinatown. So let's put a bow on the show, boys. Let's wrap this thing up. Let's start with Subhuman Gaucho. He's getting ready. He's getting set. Sub, tell him what's up. Tell him where they can find you. Thank you for joining us tonight, Sub.
Yeah, no, it was fun, man. I'm exhausted. Can't wait to get to bed here. But, yeah, I'm excited for Tuesday. I'll be back with Dana White Contender Series. So reach out on Twitter. I do like PSG tomorrow on the road against Marseille and like Classique. Yeah, starting to get steamed too. But, yeah, like PSG tomorrow. And, yeah, otherwise, look forward to Tuesday. Hopefully see everybody then.
Shout out to you, Subhuman Gaucho. Thank you for being a part of this thing here. Our guy, Vitalis, contributing. He's giving out cash. He's giving out winners. He's telling you guys what's up. Now all we have to hear is where to find him.
Guys, come to my Twitter, Vitalis Bets. Come join. We had a great Saturday and Sunday. And Del Flick, you have an amazing duck. Congratulations. I'll be hitting your Venmo again. So everyone, have a great Sunday. Thank you. Have a great Monday night. Wait, we're going to come back Monday night for the Ravens, so be ready.
Shout out to you, Vitalis, man. Appreciate you joining us as well. Love the welcome addition to the squad. Let's bring Ramon Scott in. Of course, 9 a.m. is the morning steam. Let's see what he has to say.
Yeah, we'll be done by 9:30, Mike, and that's even with the 15-minute delay. There's 3 baseball games tomorrow and a football game, and I guess PSG is doing that makeup game from today, I think is what the sub's saying. So we don't got much to talk about tomorrow. We'll talk about all the shitty games today. That's what we'll talk about, all the shitty teams. And we'll spend a special 20 minutes talking about how great the Eagles are and how bad the rest of the teams are in the NFC East. That's what we'll do.
Thank you guys all for being a part of the show tonight. If Ramon wants to talk about the NFC East and he needs somebody to come in, maybe he'll invite me in. Maybe I'll invite myself in. I don't know, but you guys better stay tuned. 9 a.m. tomorrow. You'll see the morning steam. You'll see the crew. Appreciate all you guys here. Room to Run of course, my guy Vitals, Dale Thick, DJ Hardy, Redbeard coming in this thing, James Houlihan. You guys rock, man. Thank you, Stop Geo Engineering. Man, what a great night. Granted, cash might not have gone where we wanted, but look, we keep rolling. We keep fighting. We keep grinding. We're scrappers. We're grinders. And that's what cash flow is all about here in sports gambling. Grinding, fighting those winners. We'll grind with you guys. Look at these boys on behalf of the crew, on behalf of MMA Jeff, on behalf of Barney. Thank you guys all for checking us out. We'll be back again real soon, and we'll see you guys 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, the morning steam. Maybe Ramona.